To say I'm serious about this is an understatement, Roland. The Travis Scott meal was pure comfort food back in 2020. You aren't changing my mind on this.
Dave, literally all I'm trying to say is that there's nothing special about those damn gimmick meals. They're just regular menu items bundled together at a higher price to intrigue people like you.
They literally bundle the items at a discounted rate. You're just being a fucking contrarian.
Could it have been a voice changer?
I'm sorry?
The audio message on the laptop. You guys said that AIA Shade had a voice changer function for whoever wore it, right? So that means these guys know how to scramble voices.
Well, as much as I would like to say you're on to something, I don't think that's the case here. The FBI had apparently reviewed the message before we could get our hands on the laptop for you.
And they found nothing?
Nothing that they told us.
The voice didn't really sound scrambled, though.
No, but for all we know, it could be one of those AI voice things. I mean, have you guys seen what people can do with AI voices these days? It's pretty fucking absurd. Oh shoot. We gotta put this conversation on hold for a bit, guys. I just got a text from Trump.
Your face looks like it's something serious. Is everything okay?
All right, everything's all set up. You boys ready to see something extravagant?
I can't believe you, Joe.
Now hold the phone. You guys said we could play whatever I wanted.
I know. It's just, don't you want to schedule a time for us to come back to this? Because, I mean, we just finished the Mario 3 challenge and then that tier list before that. Don't you want to just chill right now?
Oh no, nice try there, Jack. You think I'm that stupid?
I mean, do you want me to lie?
You guys and I both know that rescheduling means you're just gonna keep dodging me. So we're gonna do this shit today.
I'm just surprised that you already had the flash drive on you.
What can I say? I've been planning this for a while.
So, what's the history with this?
Well, like we hinted at before, Joe's history with Minecraft map making is a bit, what do we even call it?
Questionable?
Sure, that's a polite way of putting it.
Listen, man, I know that the previous maps had some issues. Between quest to kill the Ender Dragon's poor level design and a series of events wonky storytelling, I made sure to take a step back with this last map to focus on its quality. So what you're going to be experiencing today is not going to be a repeat of history, but rather an actual engaging experience that'll put some smiles on your faces.
I mean, hey, I think it's worth it to at least hear him out.
All right, then why don't we start this by hearing what the map's about?
Well, to keep it straight with you guys, I sort of took the initial idea for a series of events and made it what it should have been.
Okay, so it's just a bunch of different level genres or something?
Essentially.
Got it. And what about the story? Is it a continuation of the one we've been following?
Well, I don't want to spoil anything, but I will say that this map is not going to be tied to the original story. It's its own thing.
All right then. Donald, do you want to have a go at it?
No, not really.
Aw, come on, don't be a buzzkill, Donald.
I'm sorry, I'm feeling a bit fatigued from the challenge. Why don't you play it, Barry?
Because I played the last one.
Okay, but I played the first one.
Jeez, man, are you guys being for real right now?
Wait, I have an idea. Let's make George play it.
Why me?
It's simple, George. You said you've never seen our videos covering Joe's maps before, right? So what better introduction than to actually play one?
I actually kind of dig that reasoning.
I gotta say, that does sound kind of interesting.
But Minecraft has never really been my thing, so I wouldn't know how to play.
Don't worry, bro. It ain't too complex. We'll walk you through it.
Yeah, it'll be all right. So, you ready to do this?
May as well, I guess.
Fallen. Now let's get to some venturing.
I can't help but find your enthusiasm to be a red flag.
Whoa, what the hell?
There ain't no red flags over here, Donald. I'm just hyped to finally be covering this with you guys. This map in particular is by far the beefiest of the three.
How long did it take you to make it?
So, the original
Okay, so
production
space
was
to jump,
sometime a year or so ago, which took
WASD
about
to
3 or
move.
4 straight months. But after we covered a series of events, I went back and dedicated another 5 months to perfecting it.
Shift is crouch.
You figuring things out over there?
Donald, back up from the mic a bit.
Sorry.
I think I have the basics down. Now I
Big
just need
Biden
to...
says hello there. Thank you for volunteering to be a part of Big Biden's big adventure. Please move forward.
Oh, good. You brought back the voice.
Oh, absolutely. It's hilarious.
A word from Big Biden?
Before I dive into this, George, I'd like to tell you that I'll be summarizing each of the books so you don't have to spend much time on them.
Well, I'll at least click through each page so the people at home can pause and read.
Very good. So anyway, welcome, boys, to Big Biden's Extravagant Expedition.
Extravagant Expedition?
Is that title a play off of something?
Joe, you somehow did a double typo. That's supposed to say trials, but you spelled trails with an added S.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Never change, buddy.
Eat a dick. Anyway, this book pretty much just welcomes you and gives you your first objective, which is to get to the Biden Manor.
I already can't with these area names.
I'm calling it right now that the Biden Manor is like Josiah's secret hideout or some goofy shit.
I told you that this map wasn't connected to all that.
Who the hell's Josiah?
He's Joe's original character that he chose to give his own last name to.
What? Seriously, Joe?
Go ahead, I know.
That's like some 2012 DeviantArt type of shit.
Okay, you can tone that back a bit.
Big Biden says before we put you through the main challenge, you are required to complete 2 training sessions.
You really made a tutorial level?
Yeah, I figured it'd be a fun idea for the newer players.
The newer players? As if this game isn't already played by billions of people?
I guess I'll go to the shooting range first.
I mean, if you really think about it.
Big Biden says this section will test your aim. Oh, and pro tip. Be sure to take advantage of your shield.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I was just about to give Joe some credit because Donald, while an insane number of people have already introduced themselves to this game, we're literally in a situation right now where we're watching a person who hasn't played the game before play one of Joe's maps.
Actually, I've played Minecraft before. It's just not really a game that held my interest, to be honest. Okay, so I picked up on how to shoot, but is there a way I can have my shield equipped with my bow?
Yeah, if you hit the E button, you'll see your inventory open up. On there is a block with a shield icon. You can drop it there. But just bear in mind that using the shield is the same button as shooting an arrow, so if you want to use it, you can't be wielding your bow at the same time.
That's fucking lame, but all right.
If I were you, I'd also be taking extra items because of their durability.
Ooh, good info there, thank you. Are these more dialogue? What? Oh, shit.
Oh, God. We're back to the
Son of
enemy
a bitch,
pressure plates
no.
again.
Joe, did you really not learn your lesson from our last experience?
It'll be fine,
Big
trust me,
Biden
I made
says
sure
this
to use
section
them
will
more
test your
strategically.
aim.
How the hell do I put myself out?
You gotta stop, drop, and roll.
Okay, how can I do that?
You can't do that in Minecraft, George.
Oh, okay, you're being fucking
Biden
stupid.
says hello there.
Damn it, Donald. Just ridiculous.
I didn't even do anything. You're just being a piss baby because you lost in a tutorial level.
Wow, not even through the first part of the prologue, and we're already screaming at each other. That's got to be a record.
What's this? What
Oh
the
my
hell?
God.
I jumped.
You got to get a running start with those wall and
Big
fence
Biden
post
says
platforms.
Biden says to enter the manor, you must obtain one key. Please proceed to the left.
Wait a minute.
Big Biden says to enter the manor, you must obtain one key.
Why does this dialogue
Please
keep popping
proceed
up?
to the left.
Obviously, Joe put a command block somewhere that has mobs walking around.
Did he just walk into the lava?
Guess bro didn't want to swing.
I guess I just dropped down,
Right, but just inch forward a bit. See? Good work.
hoping this is it for this section.
Biden
Almost.
says
You just got to go
magnificent
through a quick
platform.
enemy rush.
Try to jump over some of those, it'll spare you the frustration.
Come on, Barack, why are you being like that?
We just started, I do not want him to be swarmed by your nonsense.
About to go in for the finisher. Pow, right in the skull. What's so fucking funny?
Nothing. I could just feel the raw energy behind that scream. I felt my desk tremble.
I mean, I could always practice my war cries while chasing you with one of these mic stands if you'd like.
Now, you couldn't catch me. I'm too fast.
I outran 2 of Jeb's AI bots. You think I can't catch up to Orange Grimace?
Oh, fuck you. What? It wasn't that funny, you bozos.
Sorry, no, I don't know why that got me. It was hilarious.
You're so stupid. I hate you.
All right, well, it looks like I'm pretty much loaded out at the moment. Extra shields, extra weapons, and plenty of food.
Now you just need to get that melee training key, and we'll be good to go.
Before I forget, am I to assume this to be armor?
Right, that's a golden chest plate.
Why is the word durable put between apostrophes?
Oh, I was just trying to be funny there because next to leather, gold is actually one of the least durable pieces of armor in the game.
To give it a bit of some credit, they at least made it optimal armor to use when traversing the nether, and I think it has a higher chance of getting better enchantments as well.
This is true.
The zombies will likely try to increase their numbers.
More pressure plate shit, George. Be ready.
You know, weirdly enough, I'd actually enjoy a bit of some combat.
Yeah, such a rush, am I right?
I don't know why this feels like a more flushed out version of that zombie boy fight from before.
Well, it's sort of a similar concept because we're essentially running down a mossy cobblestone hallway that spawns zombies.
Except that hallway you're referring to with Zeke was just a large rectangular room.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Those zombies can get pretty aggressive.
Yeah, that singular zombie proved to be quite the
Big
challenge.
Biden
Hang
says
tight for a
outstanding
second.
work. Now that you're done with your training, you may now continue on to the main game.
Is it game time?
You're damn right, Donald. So let me start by laying down the
wow.
foundation of this little adventure. You take the role of an explorer who's hungry for excitement, destined to scratch that itch for an adrenaline-packed adventure. You travel to a mysterious temple, which harbors a structure which holds several deadly trials.
Ah, yes, the mysterious temple dubbed the Biden Manor.
You're such a damn vibe killer.
Is any of that info here in the book?
No, the book you're looking at is mostly just an introduction to the hub world you've entered.
A hub world, eh?
So the building I'm supposed to be heading to is a scaled-down version of the end area, I'm assuming?
Is that not exactly what the book said?
Not if you actually rate it, you dingbat.
No, again, the book just talks about the hub world and makes reference of the things to come as you progress. But before we can access the first door, there is a challenge that George must complete. Proceed forward for me, please.
Oh, look, it's a turtle.
Yeah, these are one of my favorite mobs.
I'm gonna call him Kevin.
Big Biden says to enter the manor, you must obtain one key.
Ah,
Please proceed to the left.
Okay, so you were the one triggering this dialogue. Let's go ahead and get you back in the water, away from the pressure plate.
So the dialogue mentioned having to go to the left.
Yeah, if you follow Kevin, he actually swam in the direction of those lily pads.
All right, then let's see what you got for us, Joe.
I gotta say, I'm noticing a bit of some quality with this place.
It's definitely the best in-between level area we've seen. But I'm reserving my judgment for the actual meat of this map, you know?
Don't worry, guys, you're going to be pleasantly surprised with what I got for us today.
Is that a frog statue?
Astute observation. Behind this statue is the first official level of this journey.
You got a level name for it?
Big Biden's ore mine.
Oh boy, a cave level?
Excuse me, is there a problem?
Only if you remember the immaculate design of the original cave level you created in Quest.
Good on you for preventing cheating with invisible blocks, I guess.
Look, for the final time, I get where you guys are coming from, but I'm just going to let the map speak for itself.
Big Biden says prepare to take a plunge down into Biden's ore mine.
A plung?
I rest my case.
Just enter the goddamn level.
Wow, look at all this.
Oh damn, for real?
Did you just find an actual cave or something?
No, this is a 64-block super flat world. Everything here was made custom by yours truly. In fact, most of it is actually poking out of the ground. If I can remember, I'll send Ben a screenshot to add in post.
Okay, so what's the objective here in this ore mine?
So to start, our explorer takes the role of a brave miner whose team experiences a massive earthquake. Fortunately, the casualties were kept at a minimum, but there seems to be a growing problem at the heart of the cavern that puts you and your colleagues in peril.
But we had our keys stored in these types of mine carts. One of our guys wasn't supervising them properly when the earthquake hit. Now we're looking all over for them.
Okay, so I have to get keys.
You couldn't wait for me to get to that?
Joe, you're the one who turned on the Microsoft Sam voice. Don't get mad at me.
Miner says of all the fucking oh hi. Be careful when you go down there. Some nearby volcano erupted, causing some kind of earthquake.
A nearby volcano?
Oh god, this has Mount Morte written all over it.
Would you bozos
good,
calm
a
down?
checkpoint.
It's just a damn reference.
What do you have to say?
Miner says I hope you're ready for what's down there.
Based off of Donald and Barack's apparent PTSD, I hope so too.
Miner says hello.
Hi.
Miner says always good to see new faces.
I like these guys. They're friendly. So just to recap, I'm supposed to be looking for minecarts with chests in them?
Right, and there's a total of 4 that you'll need to find.
It definitely seems like we have a lot of ground to cover by the look of this place.
Kind of adding to that, I don't know if I'm just being hyper aware of overused Joe level ideas, but does this place seem kind of mazy to you guys?
I mean, it's a cavern, so wouldn't that be kind of fitting?
Well, I suppose, but I don't know.
Look, I ain't going to be keeping any secrets with this map, with the exception of spoilers, of course. But one thing I wanted to try as a way to challenge myself is to keep one theme per level. So to address your suspicion, yes, this is a maze-themed level.
Well, I do actually agree with George when he says that the whole cave concept meshes well with the maze theme. But at the end of the day, it's all just going
what
to
do we
depend
have
on
here?
execution.
Right.
You guys see all this?
Geez, Joe, is this supposed to be a multiplayer map or something?
It's definitely encouraged, but to keep with tradition, I'm happy with this being a single-player playthrough.
George, you could take advantage of that by grabbing spare pieces of food and equipment.
Yeah, I've technically been doing that since the tutorial level, but I don't really see the point in carrying a bunch of miner's gear.
If I were you, I'd recommend taking one set to wear and another as a backup. Mainly because there's quite a few lava areas and the armor is equipped with fire protection 4.
That's pretty much what I was thinking too.
Miner says I used to enjoy riding the mine carts around. I guess it's going to be some time before I can do that again.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wait a sec, is that one of those key chests?
Well, how about that? Right in plain sight. Oh shit, and more food too.
For a single-player campaign, it is pretty generous, I have to say.
For what we got coming, he's definitely going to need it.
Ominous.
Deja vu.
What the hell is this?
It's a little spyglass to help him scope out any incoming areas.
I dig it. I'm keeping it. All right, let's see if I can find my way back. What are you doing?
Miner says, smiley face.
Okay, perfect.
There was another pathway over there to your right. Maybe we should go there next.
Okie doke, let's see what's over here.
Could there be anything in those little crevices?
No, he's on the right track.
Bunch of random stuff?
Miner says that was some fucking earthquake.
Yeah, I guess so. This place looks trashed.
Wait, check it out. There's another minecart chest.
Good eye, Donald.
Ain't there fall damage in this game, though?
Yeah, but see that water right there? If you land in it, then you'll be fine.
Neat. 2 down, 2 to go.
I still can't believe Joe's way of getting us to play this was to fake kindness.
For what it's worth, the statement on my feelings toward the challenge was true.
But you did more of your mind game manipulation to get us to be like, ooh, you know what? Joe's been so kind, let's let him pick a game.
Again, you and I both know that if I just asked, you'd find a way to say no.
You don't know that.
Donald, let's be honest, we more than likely would have.
Maybe you would, but I'd like to give myself the benefit of the doubt.
For the love of God, Donald.
Finally. Looks like we almost did a loop around to the starting point.
Miner says be sure to watch your step. Miner says go away. I'm busy.
Doing what? Staring at a wall?
It is kind of peculiar how most of the villagers are looking away from you.
Yeah, I don't remember them doing that when making this level, so I don't know what that's about.
They're like, please, don't put me on camera. I don't want my family to know I'm in a Biden Minecraft map.
You are so fucking stupid, it's contagious.
So where should I go?
Okay, so over to the right, you'll actually see the first of the 4 gates you'll need to unlock.
Let's see what this guy says.
Miner says see that guy over there? Well, he's an idiot.
I guess let's go find out why.
Miner says yeah, I lost the 4 keys during the earthquake. But what the fuck am I supposed to do? Fuck it, right?
All right, you know what? I'm starting to love these NPCs.
Yeah, I like how they were handled here too. It's nice to actually continue interacting with things rather than stopping to read a book every 5 seconds.
Right, and the added voice sort of adds to the humor.
Thank you, fellas. I'm glad you're enjoying it so far.
So would the right assumption be that the remaining keys are over here?
Well, this next guy will give you the hint on that.
Miner says look at this fucking place. They really expect me to find those tiny ass keys in here.
Got it.
This room, while definitely large, doesn't seem like it's all that difficult to navigate.
Yeah, I'm going to throw out a guess and say that there's one on the far left and another on the right.
I saw it up top, keep going.
Oh yeah, I see it. That makes 3.
Cool, now head to the opposite side.
Good call there, Donald. Now we have all 4 keys.
So with all 4 keys now in your possession, you quickly dash to the first gate, anticipating some more answers as to what happened in this ore mine.
Didn't we already confirm that it was an earthquake caused by a volcano eruption?
Yes, but what could have caused the eruption?
I don't know, Earth-type shit?
Wonderful, Donald. Your imagination truly has no bounds.
Hang on a sec. What the fuck was that?
It looks like a wither skeleton.
The hell's a wither skeleton?
It's the thing you're looking at.
Wow, thank you.
In the lore, what you are now seeing is one of the many vengeful spirits who prey upon those who disturb their dark domain. Infuriated by the construction of the mine, the Guardian gathers its legions at the heart of the cavern and sends them out to cause havoc for the miners.
So these are the guys who caused the earthquake.
That is correct.
Interesting.
So I gotta fight these guys?
You can either run or fight. Either will get you through the emerald
What
section.
Okay, maybe I should just swing at them.
You better be careful. You see all those dumbass pressure plates?
I know. I'm navigating around them.
Okay, but remember, the enemies can trigger them too. So you can get swarmed pretty easily.
So long as he stops running and utilizes his shield, he should be fine. See? No issues.
What the heck's wrong with my HP?
It inflicted its wither effect on you, which is essentially like being poisoned.
Oh, I was about to ask how to get rid of it. Fantastic, we got more of those things.
Kinda interesting that we're fighting enemies like these off the rip, Joe.
They're not that difficult, you know.
A swarm of wither skeletons compared to skeletons or even zombies? Yeah, I'm sorry, but that could be pretty challenging.
But Barry, it's only challenging if you step on the fucking pressure plate.
Yeah, which is something that Joe makes pretty easy to do.
Maybe in the last map, but from what I've been seeing here, at least so far, George has been stepping over them on purpose.
For the most part, yeah. Though I'll admit, it does look like these guys are multiplying a bit.
True, but it at least looks like you're handling it pretty well.
Not gonna lie, that was kind of fun.
Definitely could have been worse. Good job, bro.
So with the emerald sector cleared, you progress through the second gate to see a smaller group of miners.
All right.
Miner says you made it through those things. Wow, incredible.
Thank you, friend.
Ooh, grab some of those buckets. You'll get a lot of good use out of them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, if you fill one up with water, you can use it to cheese certain platforming areas as well as break long falls so long as you time the placement.
But I would appreciate it if you don't deliberately try to cheat the map.
Nah, don't worry. I actually think it would be kind of lame to do that. But I am curious about what I could do with a lava bucket.
Miner says you should take a minecart down the path. It'll get you to the heart of the cave quicker.
Sure, that sounds fun.
Those are in that big chest.
All right, let's do this.
Hit the button behind you.
Whoa, what happened?
What the fuck?
Is it broken?
Try it again real quick. What? Okay, maybe jump in it, but push forward. What the fuck is going on?
Okay, so that's not normal.
Could it be the tracks he used?
I have no idea. I've never seen this before.
That couldn't be the fucking problem. I play tested this shit multiple times before, and this has never happened.
Okay, but maybe something just got updated. I mean, who knows?
Well, that was fucking lame. Sorry about that, George.
Literally no big deal. It was just a quick walk.
Miner says, where the hell is Jim?
Well, where the hell is Jim, Joe?
What the fuck's with that energy?
Sorry, I didn't think you'd react like that. I'm just trying to entertain myself.
Fucking Christ.
Jesus.
Oh, look, I think I found him.
Miner says, I ain't coming out. Y'all can go fight that monster. I don't give a fuck.
Fret not, Jim. I'll take care of everything. So, Joe, I take it this is the third gate over here?
Right, the third key unlocks the path which leads to the heart of the cave. But as a heads up, just know that the gold sector is much more dangerous than any of the areas you've been so far.
I'm sure I can manage.
More pressure plates.
No problem. There definitely seems to be more lava in this area. It also seems like the miners haven't done much building either.
That's because they haven't had a chance to do much excavating here. Attempts were definitely made, but the overall issue with the spirits really put a delay in major construction of minecart areas and shit like that.
So, curious question, Joe. Are these guys only hostile towards us because we're essentially invading their home?
You could definitely interpret it that way. However, when thinking up the lore for these guys, I just had it in mind to make them simple, malicious entities. By the way, George, I would like to encourage you to explore the area before finding the boss.
I'd be happy to, but will I get stuck if I accidentally run into the guy?
No, that shouldn't happen. He's behind a couple doors.
So what do you think, Barry?
About what?
Which map had the better first level? A series of events or this?
I'm not gonna lie. As polished as this may look so far, I think Morte's Peak still carries the edge.
Really? Even though this level has more enemies?
The story you wrote for that single level carried the whole map, Joe. I don't really know what else to say.
What do we have here?
Ooh.
2 enchanted apples?
Yeah, this last area has a few goodies hidden in specific areas.
You got any secret areas hidden around here, like the ones in Quest?
Now, any of the little bonuses you find are simply in chests. Nothing major.
I guess let's try going left.
Definitely starting to feel kind of mazy right now.
But I don't know if you can really even call it that, because so far the alternate paths have just left to dead ends.
Do mazes not have dead-end paths, George?
Of course they do, Donald. All I'm saying is that this just feels different to me from a traditional maze.
It's just a cave that forks into different pathways. I don't think we need to get into a game of semantics.
All right, let's see if there's anything over here.
Suspicious looking corner?
Fully expecting there to potentially be an ambush or something.
Did you seriously not see it?
Was it another pressure plate?
George, try to be a bit more cautious in these claustrophobic areas.
Okay, 10-4.
Bro really rested his hand on his shoulder and said, George, try to play more boring.
Once again, bro, I'm just trying to spare him from an early headache, so you can fuck off with the sarcasm.
Holy shit, attack power's 10?
And it's got fire aspects, so most of the enemies you hit will catch on fire.
That's fucking metal. I'm trading my swords for a few of these. About to swing at these jerks like I'm Kratos.
Kratos had an axe with ice attributes. It's not really the same.
Oh yeah. When you got a big-ass blade jutting out of your forehead, I'm sure what matters is whether it gives you a fever or brain freeze.
You know, I would have said fair, but you had to say it like such a smartass.
Miner says the creature on the other side of that wall is the one responsible for all this.
Time to face the big bear in the cave, George. You ready?
Is it actually a bear?
You'll find out in a moment. Just head over to those double doors.
I've been curious to see how these bosses were handled.
What do you got your money on, Barry? A big statue or an armor stand?
Well, I'll go ahead and be fair by giving him the benefit of the doubt when I say he'll spawn us a mob.
Well, thank you, because, yeah, I did make sure to focus solely on mob-based fights for these battles.
Hey, is there supposed to be a lever or something? Because I can't get through.
Wait, what?
Oh my God, you forgot another fucking lever?
Fuck it all, just move over, I'll fix this. Place it in that corner spot next to the diamonds.
Did you really have to make it serious like that?
You don't know why that's so funny? It's hilarious.
Anyway, George, you finally made it to the heart of the cavern to face the evil force that haunts the mines. The greedy spirit of stone, known as the Cavern Guardian.
Is that a fucking wither skeleton decked out in netherite gear?
Holding 2 netherite swords, yes.
Cool.
Wow.
Joe, do you not think that's a bit much for the first boss?
Barack, you're eating your mic. Back up.
Bro may look intimidating, Barack, but remember, George has that axe. I deliberately hit it in the first level to help him out with some of the more challenging fights.
Okay, so you deliberately made this an easier experience for him?
Not when you know what's coming. And that's all I'll say on that.
Okay, fair enough.
So I'm piecing together that you hit a set number of keys around here, and I have to collect them while fighting the boss, correct?
You catch on quick.
But that means the bosses are optional.
I mean, were they ever technically not?
It'd be boring as hell if I just chose to ignore the boss, Donald, so...
So, is the axe ever gonna come out, or are you gonna stab him like you're Bugs Bunny?
Shut up, I'm trying to go at him with full health.
You can't do that if you've been withered, smartass.
Okay, I'm going in. Calculated retreat.
Jesus.
Maybe I should have added more wither skeleton spawners.
Now, this is fine.
It's kind of lame when you can just snipe it from afar.
Whatever. You can't lie and tell me that the Guardian didn't give him a run for his money. So anyway, with the Guardian defeated, the curse that was inflicted upon this cave has finally been lifted. The miners are now able to provide for their village by returning with countless valuables to help enrich their people. With your first good deed now complete, you may return to the hub and proceed forward.
Alrighty then.
So what are your opinions on that first level now that it's concluded?
Honestly, I thought it was pretty fun. The story was simple, the dialogue was relatively entertaining, and given the overall theme, I think the level was decently constructed.
Well, we've been duped by a first level before, so for now I'll just say it was decent.
Hard to be wowed by a cave level, but not bad.
Well, if you guys are looking to be wowed, then just wait till you see what's behind that door.
I'm actually really curious to see how this place looks.
Ooh, I see you're sporting some Patriot colors.
With banners that look like a reverse French flag.
You know, I purposely reversed the red and blue colors because I felt one of you nerds would bring that
Hey,
up.
we can find a time to talk about flags later. But for now, what's happening?
So after placing the Biden key and entering, the explorer finds himself inside the inner walls of the mysterious temple. As you step further in, you hear the booming voice of Big Biden himself, who uncovers the next phase of his deadly trial.
Yeah?
With a snap of his finger, 3 wormholes open up each in different corners of the ancient structure. Travel to these areas, defeat their champions, and claim the keys that will grant you access to my attic.
Wow.
Grandpa Joe, I don't want to go into the attic.
Come on, brother. Why you gotta make it sound weird?
Well, why'd you call it your fucking attic?
I mean, that's a fair question. Isn't this supposed to be a temple?
It's a house that's built inside of a temple.
You guys are looking too deep into this. So anyway, I basically got to collect keys at the end of each level to progress through this place.
Correct, and there's actually more levels you can unlock through your progression as well.
Geez, I see you loaded me up on food and arrows.
Once again, I tried to encourage multiplayer, but given that you have an infinity bow, you may not even need those, to be honest.
Can't go wrong with extra food, though.
And what's over here?
I made sure to place multiple storage areas throughout the hub, because there's going to be plenty of collectible equipment you can gather throughout the game.
You were thinking ahead with that. I like it.
So, I'm sorry, but this whole house area you've made seems kind of off, I guess. What's the whole deal with making it like a manor, or where did you even get this idea?
I'll be real with you, Donald. This manor I've put together is actually a borrowed design originating from a YouTube tutorial. Ben, why don't you go ahead and flash it on screen?
Oh, okay, so it's basically a house design that you turned into a hub world.
Yeah, I really love the design of this farmhouse. I always try to build it during my casual survival world runs. The guy who thought up this idea was seriously cooking. By the way, George, I don't know if you saw those berries. Those bushes are replenishing food sources that you can actually pull from in case you run low on meals.
Good to know. Thank you.
Berries actually aren't an ideal food source to rely on, if I'm being honest.
Well, it's better than nothing, but I at least have a great deal of snacks in my inventory.
So quick recap on something. You said he can enter up to 3 levels now, but unlock an additional level after?
Yeah, you see that blue structure upstairs?
Looking right at it.
This hub world takes inspiration from games like Mario 64, where you can go about the adventure in any order you want, while also unlocking more levels as you advance further into the castle. Only, instead of a castle, it's a big house-like setting. But that's actually another reason why I chose this particular house design for the map.
Ain't gonna lie, I really fuck with that.
Love the self-portrait.
Thanks.
Okay, and before you mentioned that each level has their own theme, so if the cave was the maze, then what are the next 3?
Obviously, we won't go into full spoilers, but the City of the Dead is about combat, the Pharaoh's Tomb is all about puzzles, then Haunted Trail is about exploration.
I certainly wouldn't mind a good puzzle level.
Of course, this dweeb picks puzzles over combat.
Got to make sure the wits are on point before battle.
I like the way you think.
Big Biden says test your wits as you navigate through the horrific tomb of the ancients.
Time to put on your thinking caps, boys.
Looks like an interesting place. What's the backstory?
It's nothing too intricate. The pharaoh who ruled over this ancient temple was just known to be a huge fan of brain games. It is rumored that before he passed, he had his servants hide his most precious treasures behind his throne room, which could only be accessed by completing 4 puzzles.
Love it.
And I suppose we'd be right to assume that nobody else has done it before?
That's right, bro. So, George, get ready to make some history.
About to get my name in that history book.
It already is.
Ah, are we back to reading books for dialogue?
For the more dialogue-heavy portions, yeah.
Already missing the minors.
It'll be all right, man. We still are going to have some goofy dialogue.
But it ain't the same without the voice, Joe.
So Big Biden went ahead and paid my entry ticket already. Ooh, and the shop items too?
Desert Merchant says got something that might interest ya.
Based reference.
Huh. I dig that.
I figured you two would crack a smile.
The pharaoh's axe sounds cool.
Left click on it to pick it up.
So you're basically trading a little bit of power for longer durability.
Is that what the mending enchantment is?
Yeah, it essentially uses your gained experience to replenish the weapon or tool.
I'm good on that.
You sure?
Yeah, I'd rather burn my enemies after hitting them with a harder swing.
Given how the mobs in Joe's maps tend to fluctuate, I'd say that's a fair idea.
The sword's weaker, but it has the same fire enchantment as my axe.
Honestly, George, just don't even worry about the gold stuff. I think you'll be fine.
All right? But I am going to take the crossbow. I'm about to hit these mummies up like I'm Daryl Dixon.
That's nice, George. Go get him.
So I'm guessing I just hold right-click and... presto.
Nailed it.
Did that not just get rid of your only arrow?
Nah, it's an infinity crossbow.
This dead ass might be my favorite weapon. It reminds me of my Winchester back at home. Thank you for your service, Biden Bow.
Is there any other useful items in this shop?
Let's see. Do we need a clock?
This whole map is going to take place during the nighttime.
Could I use the helmet?
Nah, I think what you have currently is better.
The desert potato and golden apple will be useful, though.
I'll be sure to grab those.
Is the strange egg a food item?
I don't think so, no.
But the diamond hoe will be a useful tool for your travels, George.
Not Joe pitching the damn hoe again.
Not to be a buzzkill, Joe, but I feel like I'm actually pretty good on weapons right now.
Fair enough. But you know what? That potion of power may prove to be pretty helpful down the road.
Duly noted?
Differently named food items don't merge with the regular stacks, do they?
No, they don't.
Ooh, that's actually kind of annoying.
Bro, you have enough potatoes. I think you can pass on the desert potato if it means keeping an inventory space open.
Yeah, I agree with that, but should I get the merchant's spyglass?
It's literally not different.
George, you don't even need the damn thing.
Every good sniper needs a scope, Donald.
It's literally just taking up space, dude.
He's been making good use out of it. What's up with the acrimony?
But, well, I don't think it's exactly useless, but you can't deny that it would be better to replace it with another weapon or food stack.
You know what? I hear you, but I've decided I don't care.
Traveler says, are you also here to explore the pharaoh's tomb?
You know it.
I spy another golden apple to your right.
That's his golden apple, Donald. Stealing is wrong.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay, so I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the challenges to come. There's no particular order in which you'll have to go. However, each of these puzzles have different levels of difficulty.
George, can you move a bit closer? I'd like to see the names of these puzzles.
Oh, sure. We have Pharaoh's Button Labyrinth, Trivia Game, Door Puzzle, and Pig Maze.
Another maze? I thought we were going to leave that gimmick back at the cave.
Oh, you'll see. Don't even worry.
Why are you even surprised with this shit, Donald? Of course there was going to be another maze.
Okay, so obviously there's a bit of some maze fatigue, so I'll just pick the Button Labyrinth.
I swear, these guys are professional prejudgers, man.
Don't even worry about it. So what's the deal here?
So you actually chose the beginner level puzzle where all you need to do is press the right button to progress.
And what happens if I choose wrong?
Then you'll spawn a servant of the pharaoh.
Well, we definitely can't have that.
Try the left one.
Left is cringe. Go right.
You trying to be funny?
The joke was right there, Barry. I had to take
Oh,
it.
fuck.
See?
For the love of God, Donald.
Okay, I'm gonna pick right.
Look at that. Fuck you.
Okay, let's calm down.
You gotta be kidding.
At least choosing wrong doesn't kill you.
That's fair.
Bro's thinking.
I would just do process of elimination.
I haven't picked one yet.
Yeah, I can see that. Just pick one and go from there.
Damn it.
Okay, so mid-right is
I'll
out.
try far right in a sec.
There we go.
Okay, so middle, far right, and
Maybe left now?
That's what Joe would want you to think. Look at his devious ass smile.
fair. I'm gonna pick far right one more time.
Damn, good call.
Good luck figuring this shit out, though.
What the fuck?
Trial and error, George.
I'm seeing that there's some buttons kind of hidden by those orange blocks. Maybe it's one of those.
Worth a shot?
Did you hit it?
Well, we're still here, so
That looks like it's right on the target. Let me try again.
maybe the command block wasn't set up to spawn a mob.
Son of a bitch.
Guess that reaction solidifies it. I'll try this one. Well, oh crap.
Yeah, you don't want to fall in the lava.
All right. Goodness gracious.
At least you weren't standing where it spawned.
Joe, you're killing me. What the hell, dude?
What the fuck? Look to your right.
Wow, that is some conniving ass trolling, Joe.
Hey, he made it without dying, didn't he?
You know, it was so devious that I kind of find it funny.
See? He gets it.
So which of these do you guys want to do next?
The door puzzle has me curious.
Whoa, why is everything so dark?
Had to drop a bit of blindness on you for this next section. The obvious objective here is to choose the correct door to obtain the key.
This challenge is listed as moderate.
Yeah, bro's gonna have to do some more careful thinking.
I don't suppose you have any hints laying around?
Funny.
Got it, so more trial and error. Man, this blindness is a bitch.
Right is always right, George.
Dude, he picked right like 2 times during the last trial. Surely Joe had to have switched it up.
Right is always right, Barry.
It literally wasn't for 2 out of the 4 times.
Barack, I'm just going to go ahead and humor him.
Good job.
Cool.
Okay, whatever. I'll just go fuck myself.
Don't be so dramatic.
Basically, what you did was avoid a long, dark pathway full of husks. For this next area, you need to figure out which path won't send you back to the beginning.
50% shot.
Do you need me to tell you?
Holy shit, he finally brought the mix up?
You don't need to ham it up so much with the facial reaction, Donald. See? Just a minor inconvenience. Sign says, smiley face.
All right, George, we've made it to the second to last section. In this room, you'll need to pick your door carefully because choosing wrong will kill you.
Lovely. Let's try mid-left.
I swear if it's fucking right again.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Oh,
Complain
son of a
more?
bitch. Mid-right.
Balance has been restored.
For the final portion of the door puzzle, you have to figure out the lever combination for the locked door.
Do you have any hints to help me figure it out?
Turn around. Your one hint is that 3 of the levers need to be flipped to the down position.
You're really about to sit there while the 3 of us try to figure out the combination?
Is it a puzzle if I give you the answer, George?
Let's just take a wild guess and assume it's 3 switches on the right side.
Well, good to start somewhere, I guess. Doesn't sound like that worked.
Nah, you'll definitely hear the door open.
Still nothing.
Goodness, there's so many possible combinations.
Like literally, why would you not give another hint?
I didn't want to make it too easy.
What, Joe, there had to have been a way to write a carefully vague hint.
What the fuck do I even say about this?
What's your problem?
We've been here for like 7 straight minutes.
Thank Christ.
There you go, you damn crybaby. Happy now?
Not as happy as Ben, who's gonna have the time of his life editing out all that dead air.
Oh, cry me a damn river.
What the fuck are you doing?
Lower your damn blood pressure. I'm just testing something. So I guess there's a few combinations rather than just one.
In hindsight, you probably could have just cheated the puzzle by flipping them all down.
Don't do that. That's cringe.
Glad this one's over.
It wasn't terrible, but the button puzzle was definitely better.
Lot of milk.
Multiplayer.
I'm feeling trivia. Let's do trivia.
My curiosity is definitely piqued with this one.
Any pointers with this challenge, Joe?
Not really. It speaks for itself.
Oh, it's hard.
Pause?
I accept the challenge.
Well, all right then. Your first question asks you to identify this block.
It's soul soil.
Can we let George try to figure this shit out first?
No, real talk, I'm probably going to need help with this because I know jack about Minecraft.
Fine, fair enough.
Which leaves weren't used in the City of the Dead?
We haven't even been there.
See, there's perks when you play this map in a certain order.
Guess we're reverting back to trial and error for this one.
But even if we played that level first, I feel like that would be a super obscure detail that we would have missed.
Don't go selling yourselves short. I feel like y'all could have gotten it.
Does guessing wrong send me back or kill me?
Same difference.
I have a feeling this will get annoying.
There you go, Donald.
Your next question is, what is the second rarest ore in Minecraft?
You guys have any ideas?
It's not diamonds, right?
No, most of these are actually pretty common with the exception of emeralds. But I feel like even that is somehow wrong.
To be fair, this map was completed before a few of the recent patches.
Damn, so some of the answers might be outdated?
We'll be fine. I kind of remember some Minecraft trivia. Pick emeralds.
All right, I'm going to follow your lead. Awesome.
Nice guessing.
Happy to help.
Which of these blocks have the most spots?
Do you count those little squares in the corners?
Good eye.
In that case, I feel like it's the magma cube.
You sure? I feel like the glowstone has actual spots.
Maybe, but I don't know. I feel like the magma cube has more dark areas. Look at it real quick. See all those little dark areas in the corners and everything in between?
I'm willing to bet on it.
Is that really a spot, though, or are we just overthinking it?
Well, that little square connects to the bigger spot that's on the top left side of the block.
Wait, is it overall spots, or just what we see on this specific...
Did you happen to count how many cacti were outside of the temple?
You know I didn't.
Let's see if you can guess correctly then.
Oh, get fucked.
Lucky guess. But do you know the worst food in Minecraft?
It's got to be the cake. It does fuck all for hunger.
Pufferfish is clearly the worst.
But I don't see that on the wall, so go with cake.
It wouldn't be the black thing or raw meat?
Nah, it's the cake, bro. I'm telling you.
Good guess. You guys are doing pretty good.
Definitely the poisonous potato on this one. Of every item on this wall, I literally can't think of anything you could do with it.
Okay, I'll pick the potato.
Almost there.
The first mob added to Minecraft?
Could it be those creeper things?
No, that came a bit later.
I'm thinking it was the zombies.
Pretty sure it was actually humans. And not just because that answer seems hyper-specific by comparison.
I'm not confirming anything, but Donald, I had no idea you were this knowledgeable about Minecraft.
That sounds like an admission.
Absolutely, man. I'm a builder. You think I ain't gonna get a few kicks from this game?
You just don't ever talk about it.
That's because I'm pretty on and off with it.
Based on this whole interaction, I'm assuming the obvious answer to be humans.
Jesus.
Oh my lord, seriously?
This isn't excessive?
Final question. What is the pharaoh's favorite item?
How the hell are we supposed to know that?
It's actually hinted when you look at the design of the main room of the tomb.
Oh shit. I wasn't paying attention to room decor.
Well, which of these seems like it would be a favorable thing to a pharaoh?
Something treasure-like, obviously.
There are multiple things in this room that look as though they fit that description, but of everything, this is the one that catches my eye.
I was looking at that one too.
Oh, wow.
You kidding?
Maybe it's simpler than whatever we're thinking.
I'm noticing a common theme with these items, fellas. Let me know if I'm cooking.
What's in the pot, buddy?
Several of these random items look as though they're made with some gold.
I mean, I don't know about the actual recipes, but...
That's not my point. I feel like the hint here is subtle in the same way that it is out in that entry room.
Okay, so what do you think the answer is?
Kind of like Barack said, it's something simple. The answer is gold.
Fantastic deduction skills, George.
You cooked up a beautiful ribeye, my guy. Good shit.
Not only that, but I feel like we did pretty good there as a team.
We sure did, Barack. Let's try to keep that energy going.
We're definitely gonna need to, because we finally got to take on that maze.
Believe me when I say that this is going to be better than what you're expecting. Check your bottom right.
A pig?
Wait, so he's the one going through the maze?
That's right, boys. For the Master Difficulty Challenge, you are to guide Mr. Hagenheimer to the end of the maze to obtain the exit key.
Hagenheimer?
How do you come up with this shit?
Okay, so it's right here.
There's a fuck ton of pressure plates all over these pathways, George. I kind of wish we were doing multiplayer so you can get the extra assistance.
I appreciate the concern, Barack, but I think moral support is all I'll need.
Smart of you to make a mental note of where you'll need to go.
All right, you ready to rock, George?
Like I'm the knack, Barack. Let's do this. Let's get it, Hagenheimer.
Seriously, what possessed you to think up that name?
Hey, to be honest, I just made that shit up on the fly.
Geez, I seriously hope he doesn't run that far away when I switch to my weapon.
At least you got a good axe to finish these guys quickly.
Pause.
What? Excuse me, what?
That sentence sounds sus if you're half listening.
Donald, that reaches so far that I'm surprised your back ain't spasming.
Okay, where is he? Come on, are you kidding me?
Damn, the homie went hiding for real.
Oh, he's right there.
Little dude, you gotta stay near me.
That horde's starting to really build up, dude.
What? Wait a second, I think I have an idea.
Regarding what?
Ooh.
Oh, damn, you almost got them all.
I think that slows them down. Perfect, it does.
You trying to clear them out in mass, or?
Actually, I have a better idea. Spawn me up another Hagen. Okay, right there.
Wow.
That is fucking smart.
Well, we need to see it work before throwing compliments at it.
Well, look at you.
Maybe a little bit to the left.
I would have never thought of doing that, bro.
I had a feeling the lava bucket would come in handy eventually. Off to see the pharaoh.
Despite George's lava bucket clutch, that was actually a pretty cool maze idea, Joe.
Thanks, I'm glad you think so. Anyway, with each of the 4 puzzles now complete, the door to the pharaoh's throne presents itself for the first time in God knows how many centuries.
Wonder what type of boss we're going to be facing this time.
Let's find out.
Suppose I could have figured it was another husk.
But this one's sporting gold gear.
Yeah, but, I mean, if we're being real, this actually shouldn't be as deadly as the Cavern Guardian.
Debatable, because notice the size of the room and the pressure plates.
Damn, that's fair. Didn't even think about that.
And he's already gone.
Nice.
To be honest with you, Joe, Imhotep over here wasn't much of a challenge.
I can see that. You actually made him look pretty easy, George. Good job.
I fucking love that movie.
Guess I should have figured that the pharaoh's treasure was another Biden key.
That's right. But guess what? You can now access the upper deck.
Ooh, let's go check it out.
So we're just 1 key away from entering the house.
How many unlockable levels are there again?
Well, obviously we have the one to the right over here, but other than that, I'd prefer to not spoil anything at the moment.
Fair?
Oh, are these more storage areas?
Yep.
The sunken palace.
What's the theme behind this level?
I know I had to go and include a platforming level.
And you know that I know that I'm always down for some platforming.
Then let's take a dive.
Big Biden says platform your way through the sunken palace.
Curious to see how you put together an underwater platforming level.
So the TLDR of this palace is that it was yet another ancient structure, only built over a millennia ago?
Wouldn't it be more grammatically correct to say that it was built in the last millennia or something?
It's an old-ass structure that's thousands of years old. How about that?
The breakdown is appreciated.
But anyway, it's just an area that ended up being enveloped by the ocean over a super long period of time, and its people happen to be big fans of parkour. So with that being said, the obvious objective is to complete the several parkour challenges to reach the soggy throne room, where rumors say the sunken ruler still resides.
The soggy throne room.
At least it ain't moist.
So we got a couple of locked doors here.
Right. On both sides of this room lay hallways that each lead to a key. The first section has 2 parkour challenges.
Let's start with this one.
Oh boy, here we go.
Nah, this shouldn't be that bad. He can just snipe them before platforming.
That's true. And at least none of those drowned have a trident.
All right, let's give this platforming a shot. Long way down.
Is that water down there?
Yeah, so in the lore, the people who lived here were an incredibly fit and agile bunch. But something that they were notorious for was being hostile to their weak. If a member, regardless of their age, found themselves to be unfit to navigate through the prince's parkour palace,
Ooh, this is cool.
then they would fall into the murky current below, never to be seen again.
So you'd be screwed?
Can you even bend your knees, motherfucker?
I know you can't.
Don't start with that. I'm trying to focus.
George, it's a timed platform that's 1 block over a damn kiddie pool. Give me a fucking break.
Doesn't change the fact that we should show our homies some respect.
All right, my bad.
Boom, what else you got, Prince?
All right, now for the second portion, you have to complete 4 more challenges.
I don't know what I would have expected from a platforming level.
What do you mean?
Nothing bad if that's what you're thinking. It's just compared to the other levels I've played, this one seems more to the point, I guess.
Nah, it's definitely the simplest of the 3 levels we've played so far.
Is that good or bad?
Well, it wouldn't exactly be fair of me to make an overall determination yet. I still need to finish it.
Obviously, but what are your vibes telling you right now?
That the level just looks easy.
Was I looking at you?
Based on what I'm seeing here so far, I kind of think this level would have been more fitting as the first level. But again, I don't want to make that my official verdict yet, because for all I know, you may have a crazy platforming challenge that's waiting for me.
You're very optimistic. It's so telling that you haven't seen our older videos.
For the love of God, Donald.
Did I say anything to him about watching our videos just then?
Got to be real mindful of this corner. Perfect.
Good job.
Damn it.
Funny how the guy that promoted the presidential fitness test flunked the athletic challenge.
What part of the fitness test involved you sitting on your ass jumping in a video game?
Were you a big advocate for that, George?
I mean, I promoted it. You know, I remember joining some folks for a 3-mile run to help get people inspired, but I wasn't some kind of fitness tyrant, if that's what Donald's insinuating.
Just making a joke off an observation.
And never mind the fact that Barack contributed to banning Twinkies.
I literally didn't do that. What?
Oh, come on. Sorry, man, I was just screwing around.
No, you're good. I didn't even really mind Twinkies, to tell you the truth. They're just really not good for you.
They were good for my taste buds, Barry.
Of course you'd say that.
What do you mean, of course?
Yeah, before that turns into something riveting. George, for this, you're going to essentially shoot the buttons to find the hidden platforming path.
Intriguing. Are there any repercussions for picking the wrong button?
Pick a button to find out.
Okay. Nice.
Damn, you're nailing these.
I gotta say, I actually really dig this little challenge, Joe.
Don't arrows disappear after
Goodness.
a certain amount of time?
Yeah, I think it's like a minute.
Wait, what? When the fuck were you going to tell me that?
I was going to get into that.
Yeah, one of those fun details he mentions right as it screws you over.
Man, I was building up the details.
Maybe I can save some time by starting to make my way.
I don't know about that, bro. That seems kind of risky.
If this doesn't go well, then I'll humbly take my L.
Oh boy. Damn, nice job.
Well, maybe you shouldn't. Oh,
George, you needed to take it 1 button at a time.
I was just trying to be mindful of the time limit. Damn, it was literally right to my right.
I mean, right is always right, right?
Do we have another wave incoming?
was that a pun?
No, it was... Oh, damn. Right, because this is a water level. Heh.
Unbelievable.
I like the details you put into this room.
Yeah, and we got some of Kevin's homies.
This is the room that the prince used to find his inner peace throughout the day.
He needed a Zen room?
What can I say? Being a leader has its stressful moments.
Do the ice blocks give you PTSD, Barry?
That depends. Does ice in general remind you of Lemmy?
Would you let that go?
Never.
Crazy how I'm already at the end.
Was this shorter than the last level?
Yeah, we've been here for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, the other two range between 20 to 30.
The tomb is arguably
What the-
similar in length if you know what you're doing.
Is that a skeleton?
Why you look like that?
What the hell is he writing?
That would be an elder guardian.
That thing can pack a punch if you stand too close to it. But Joe, why did you opt for a skeleton with a Steve head rather than a drowned?
I wanted to give the impression that he was a disheveled husk of his former self because remember, This temple was not always underwater.
Right, the book at the beginning mentioned that the palace was at some point in the past consumed by the ocean. Oh, son of a... This time I'm gonna get you, dingbat. Hope they have parkour in hell.
What? Wouldn't that be a good thing for him, though?
Do you have any explanation as to how he survived for so long under the sea, Joe?
Yeah, in fact, if he made it, why didn't anyone else?
Let's just say bro found a way to extend his time through supernatural means.
Oh, what a cop-out.
Hey bro, sometimes the scariest shit is something that is left in the unknown.
God. Yeah, my official verdict on this level is that it should have went first. I didn't necessarily hate it, but for it being a level you have to unlock, it felt very underwhelming.
I'm actually glad we didn't see this level first. Had that been the case, I feel like the expectations and vibes would have been in a more negative spot.
I can see your point, but I feel like seeing this level first, then jumping into the cave and tomb after would raise that bar, you know?
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
This level was boring.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry. Fucking nothing was happening. I literally spent half the time thinking about when the last time I had a Twinkie was. That's how fun that shit was, Joe.
You want to have some fun? All right, then let me pick the next level.
Oh, but I was kind of hoping to check out this house.
You know what? Yeah, go ahead. The main thing you're going to find in here is more food and gear, so feel free to stock up because you're going to need it.
Got it. Let's see what we got.
Another netherite axe?
Oh God, is that the sleepy time swinger?
No, it says slinger.
Slinger?
Yeah, and the main difference with this axe is that it has power 5 instead of fire aspect.
But doesn't slinger imply that we'd be throwing the axe? Why didn't you just call it swinger?
Ain't axe slinging a term for when you swing hard at things?
I don't think it is, no, but I'm sure someone in the comments can clarify it for us. But anyway, I think it'd be a nice switch up to carry weapons with different enchantments.
I agree.
So far, this all is just extra stuff I don't need.
Yeah, most of this stuff was included because I was trying to keep multiplayer in mind. Eventually, as you progress, you're going to find some pretty nifty items.
Okay? You know what? It might be a good idea to lose the extra armor pieces for now.
I actually would recommend you switch out your golden chest plate for the iron armor while you're here.
That would be a good idea, given that the thing's durability is likely diminished.
Ooh, yeah, thanks for the heads up, fellas.
You may as well also take the golden armor too, since it's got blast protection 4.
All right, looking good. Ooh, cool, a star coin.
Oh, wow, we got some golden carrots?
I think they're kind of on par with golden apples. Not exactly the same, but good. But honestly, looking at your piles of food there, I think you're fine.
I was kind of feeling that way too.
Jesus, apparently Joe gives you more golden apples anyway, so there you go.
I think I'll put the desert rabbit here since I can't merge it with these others.
That's such an annoying issue given that Joe renames the same item 2 to 3 times over.
So are we going to get to this next level?
Yeah, sorry, I just like to be prepared.
Okay, finally. Go ahead and take a right at the bottom of the stairs, George. I got something good for you.
Oh, I think I remember this one's title. It's Dead City, right?
City of the Dead, but I'll go ahead and give you a cracker.
As long as it ain't a saltine.
So I imagine this is going to be our combat level?
Big Biden says fight your way through hordes of the dead in the nightmarish city of death.
Guess that answers that.
Go ahead and step forward, George.
Not that voice with that smile, Joe. What exactly do you...
Whoa.
What are you laughing about?
Joe seemingly turned one of your biggest pet peeves into a level, and your facial reaction is just hysterical, Barry. I'm sorry.
Whoa, hold on. Role-playing neckbeards?
That's right, George. For this level, your objective is to save the town from an endless horde of disgusting zombie LARPers who annually prey on this wooded village.
What?
That is...
Are you fucking done over there?
You couldn't just make it about zombies?
But see, that's what you nerds would have expected.
Because that makes sense.
And it's predictable and boring. Step on the pressure plate, please.
So I'm basically committing mass murder?
No. Well, yeah, but listen. I treated this whole convention as a sort of cult. Because literally, these guys and gals get together every year to senselessly attack these innocent villagers and their young.
So they're cannibalistic creeps?
Essentially, yeah.
Well, I suppose they have karma coming in that case?
Still a wild fucking concept, Joe.
I mean, as long as it's entertaining, right?
Depends on your fucking definition of entertaining. God, I can already tell this pressure plate gimmick is going to be a nightmare.
As long as he stays moving, he'll be fine.
Oh, Lord.
You better get out of there like he said.
Is there anything over here?
No, all the things you're going to need to see are along the illuminated path.
Oh, good. So I got to work my way back. Get lost, chump.
Wait, so if they're all neckbeard cultists, then what does that make the baby zombie villagers?
They're, people of a shorter stature, if you know what I mean.
What, like a dwarf?
Jesus fucking Christ, Donald.
Well, what the fuck else could you be implying with that? I didn't even use the offensive term.
All right, I found a house. This should hopefully provide some decent cover from those cannibals.
Don't zombies
Alexa's
break
house?
down doors, though?
Yes, but remember, for these maps, I turned mob griefing off, so they ain't able to do that.
Ah, okay, that's good.
Oh, Alexa has dialogue?
Ask her to switch us to a better map.
Oh, eat a dick.
The joke was right there, Joe. Come on.
Dang, we got an exasperated local here.
I mean, something like this happening every year would leave me a bit miffed, too.
So to properly progress, George, try to exit the house, then head to the home on the left side.
Oh, but be sure to right-click on that bed to give yourself a checkpoint.
There are actual locations with checkpoints. He doesn't need to do that.
I'll do it this one time, just in case they're surrounding the door. Oh, Christ. Oh,
Yeah, see, the checkpoint wasn't that far.
Well, you better get in there before the horde shows up.
Carl's house.
It says home.
You really gonna nitpick that?
When you enter the house, be sure to look to the right to hit the checkpoint, George.
But I appreciate the heads up, but it's to the left.
Whoop. Oh, right, my bad.
Classic Joe moment.
Classic smart-ass Donald.
I think we found Carl.
Being that this is a zombie-themed level, is this guy a Walking Dead reference?
Now, I won't lie, that wasn't on my mind when making this.
Ah, okay.
You a big fan of the show, George? That's like the second reference you made to it in the past 30 minutes.
Yeah, I used to be pretty big on that show. It ain't perfect, but it kept me hooked for a good while.
I phased out of that shit shortly after season 5 dropped, I think.
I was also hooked for a time as well, but they lost my respect and attention after hyping up who Negan was going to kill at the end of season 7, only for it to be a big cliffhanger.
Yeah, that tuned a lot of people out. I primarily stayed because I was interested in seeing where Jeffrey Dean Morgan was going to take Negan as a character, and truthfully, I was pretty satisfied.
I only remember up to where they were in the prison.
Ooh, the Governor arc was pretty fun.
As fun as that was, I can't help but prefer the development of Shane as a villain during seasons 1 and 2.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
John Bernthal's a pretty fun actor. He does great at selling all the characters he portrays.
Agreed, I probably would have kept watching if he stuck around.
So I probably should have asked from the get-go, Joe, but do I need to explore all the houses?
To be real with you, that's more if you want to read up on the lore.
Oh, well, that sucks, because I think you just trapped yourself.
Look, I understand that this level will get a bit overwhelming, even with it being an open area. So if you need to break things to maneuver around, I'm cool with it.
I'll only do that if I feel I need to.
It's a losing battle, George. Just go out the window or something.
Yeah, you're right. Geez, they're already onto me?
Just run to the next house before they swarm you.
If I jump now, these two are gonna get me.
No, you'll be fine. Just
You lost your chance.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, fuck, he's going for it.
Geez, that fire is rising.
Harold just gives you this passive smile as you leave him with a roaring fire engulfing his hedges.
Joe, this is fucking insane.
Hey, didn't you guys say you wanted something exciting?
But I wasn't even trying to be negative with you. Why are you dialing the heat up with me?
How the fuck are you supposed to get out of this?
I'm going for it.
Try to get to that house.
Get out of here. Damn it. I need to loop around or something.
Why'd you beat him with your meat?
Unbelievable.
Oh, come on, really?
You should have kept going into those trees, bro.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize that now. Shit. What is that, a playground?
Indeed it is.
You should probably go around it. That might buy you some time with the horde.
Maybe, but let me try looping back over to the houses.
Homie, I can already tell you that ain't gonna work.
It hopefully should. It looked like they were all following me back there.
And look at where they all are.
I'm gonna gun it.
Yeah, that didn't work out, did it?
There's a code to crack here, fellas. I just know it. Maybe if I can just gather them on Carl's porch.
I'm sure he'd love that.
You know, there's an infinite number of them, right?
Okay, maybe I need to go with plan B. I picked up on parkouring in the last level. Maybe I can use those skills to my advantage here.
That is true. You could just hop across the trees.
Wonder if I can get a bulk of them in a single spot from up here.
That's definitely working.
What can you even do with there being that many?
Armor helps against fall damage, right?
Right.
Holy fuck, that was tense.
Fantastic maneuvering.
I'm probably gonna have to have Ben drop the volume on that horde. They're loud as hell.
You sure there's nothing I can do in-game to help with that?
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry.
This is Ryan. He's another villager who actually adds an extra hint as to what you can find at the village's marketplace.
Oh, they got TNT down there?
That might be useful.
Would it really, though?
Okay, so this time, try running around the park.
That's the plan.
Good. I'm sure our viewers want to see something other than these copy-paste houses.
Oh, piss off. They ain't all the same.
3 of the 4 houses we've been to thus far have been identical, Joe.
Well, then fuck me for making a suburb.
Do you listen to yourself talk?
I did actually notice 2 homes that looked different while I was running around.
Yeah, for starters, we have Jamie's home, which was custom built to look like a greenhouse.
Jamie? Wasn't that one of the victims from Morte's Peak?
See, why do you remember stupid little details like that? But then I gotta show you pictures of who the fucking European leaders are.
Those pictures were put there because you forgot who the fuck they were too, Joe.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We're raising the heat too much. Let's simmer down.
Identifying cannibalism as a prank is kind of wild, not gonna lie.
Okay, you know what? I can't believe I'm saying this, but George, can you go ahead and switch the game to peaceful for a second?
Okay.
Wait, why are you asking him to do that?
A couple of reasons, if I'm being honest. The first of which being because the constant groaning from the horde is actually starting to grain on my ears. And that's kind of amplifying the tension that I felt going into this level. Then shifting over to that, I'm realizing now that my defensiveness towards this map has caused me to be so fixated on the punishment factor of this level that I am actually making no effort to actually explain what's going on as George progresses.
Well, to be fair, it doesn't seem like there's terribly much to talk about. The concept sort of explains itself. Also, sorry, but I went ahead and activated one of the pressure plates again.
Oh, that's fine. I was kind of hoping you would just to kick things back up. I see you're actually circling the larger house. Why don't you go ahead and find the front door?
Already found it, so this is Laura's home.
Yeah, so to kind of refocus here, in addition to getting the different horde reactions from some of the villagers, a few of them actually give you hints of other things you will find as you explore the area.
Laura must be pretty important to have such a massive house.
It's not so much just about her, it's more her whole family who own their own blacksmith company. Reading through the book, she actually tells you that her 2 brothers are camping out in 2 separate areas for the 2-week convention.
2 weeks is honestly wild for a con.
So can I at least ask what the significance is behind her sharing their locations?
So, one of her brothers is located at their actual weapon shop, which if we were doing multiplayer would have been a useful spot to gather some extra supplies. And then the second is locked up with Farmer Jim. If you go there, my idea was that you'd chat with both him and Jim to learn more about the con and also some potential equipment locations.
Well, let's go pay the farm a visit. In hindsight, I'm kind of glad you asked me to do that, Joe. I'm realizing now that all those zombie LARPers were causing the computer to lag a bit.
That actually doesn't surprise me.
It doesn't surprise you, yet you went with the idea anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to share with me how you'd simulate a giant zombie horde charging at you?
Couldn't you have used mob spawner blocks?
No. The outside torches would have interfered with the spawning, and even then, the rate which the zombies would pop in would be too slow to simulate a horde. So, pressure plates and command blocks were the more exciting option.
All right, fair enough.
So this is another spot where I can gather some more food?
Yes, and Jim actually mentions the village priest, who has been sniping the cannibals from atop the windmill.
Wow, talk about doing the Lord's work.
And actually, this whole farm with its massive fence was intended to be more than just a safe zone. It's also meant to be a spot to provide you with the proper safety to do some crowd control.
I see. We got some more villagers out here.
The one by the crops is one of Laura's brothers, who in addition to reminding you of the weapon shop, tells you of their special booth down at the marketplace.
And who's this?
A relative to Jim who just has NPC dialogue.
God, that horde is fucking absurd.
Well, let's see if we can do some crowd controlling. Oh,
Ooh.
fuck. I could probably just run now, couldn't I?
That would probably be the better idea.
At least they're away from the door.
That's actually more of a gate.
Whatever.
There's the windmill.
Joe, I actually have to compliment you on some of the designs of the buildings. They look pretty cool.
Well, thank you, but I can't take all the credit, because most of everything seen in this village is borrowed from a YouTube tutorial. Ben, go ahead and flash some credits on screen.
You didn't make any of the houses in this level?
Technically, yes, but like I said, I borrowed some designs from tutorials. The only buildings that are original are going to be the library, the village police station, and then Alexa's home was original too. Oh, and there's also a small cabin as well.
I'm super curious to try out this sniper bow.
Did I see multi-shot as one of the enchantments?
Yeah, it was that, infinity, and flame.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good find.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to linger on this, but why did Alexa get the only original house? I don't even remember it looking all that bad. Why suddenly shift towards using other people's ideas?
Well, at the time of me making it, I got concerned that my limited imagination when it comes to building would hinder the vision I had for the level, so I branched out.
Ooh, look at that.
Given the vision you got going on here, I think you might be selling yourself short, man.
Well, I appreciate that, but the stakes were a bit high with this map. I didn't want to make anything too boring.
Now, I'll give you this, Joe. The map currently has some questionable moments, but with the exception of the last level, nothing really strikes me as boring.
There was that door puzzle.
Yeah, good point. That could have been a bit better.
Looks like I made it to the library.
I couldn't imagine being trapped here during an apocalypse.
Is there anything here I need to get?
Nah, this is all just world-building dialogue.
I still can't get over this concept.
It's definitely weird, but I was kind of going for funny weird.
It is sort of out-of-pocket funny, but I'm just curious to see how the viewers will react.
Here's the weapons shop.
That was super close.
I'm not seeing anything that looks really impressive.
Like I said, these are definitely more normie-type weapons. The good shit's down by the marketplace.
Yeah, Benny literally says that right here.
Then let's go find the market.
Okay, fellas, the front door's out.
You still got those water buckets, right?
This is a great idea, Joe.
You should be able to see the remaining areas from up here, too. In fact, I would recommend hopping the trees to the corner right area behind you.
Over there? Okay. Is that the cabin you mentioned?
Yeah, let's check out the inside.
It's kind of got some spooky vibes to it.
Joe has a slight tendency to sprinkle in random horror elements.
And don't we have a horror level after this?
Correct, and we'll get to that. But for now, read the book.
I've had it. I will not stand for this annoyance anymore.
Why do these guys describe this situation with such light verbiage? It's fucking cannibalism.
I felt it was humorous.
He spoke with a strange old man in a white coat.
It doesn't say white coat. What are you talking about?
Is that a Mario Sunshine reference?
It is, thank you.
Oh, good Lord. Take the red pill?
Keep reading.
You're grinning way too much about that.
Is that an insinuation about all the zombie LARPers outside?
No, it's just a one-time gag.
This guy's plotting his whole vengeance arc in a cabin in the woods.
Now go check out the chest.
Okay. A Biden... What the hell?
Tim Biggins has embraced death to become the very thing that the LARPers outside wished they were. After taking his wall key, he steps from the darkness of the mossy corner to devour you.
Joe, he's already dead.
Deader.
More dead?
We're not doing this again. He's dead. Where do we go next?
Over here is the town hall, where you will find your next clue as to where the final wall key is.
So we're hunting keys now.
Only 2. This place doubles as a church, by the way.
Nothing. Oh, is that Father Bernard?
Yeah, and in addition to his venting, he happily grants you permission to use his sniper for your adventure, as well as inform you of where the mayor is.
Ooh, we found the market.
Try to scavenge it quickly. We don't know how far those cannibals are.
Let's see, we have Val's Valuables, Monty's Meat.
Pause.
Oh, grow up.
I'm actually going to drop these carrots. Tony's Tools, Polly's Plants. We got a bit of an alliteration thing going here. Arnold's Arts and Crafts, and over here we got...
Something useful. Take what you can of that.
I think I'll just drop one of my water buckets and bread stacks to make room for everything. You never know when any of this will be useful.
Oh, is that where the TNT would have been?
Should have figured it was a troll.
Bold of you motherfuckers to think I'd let you blow up my map.
Gary's Goodies. I'll pass on that. Oh, look, I found Waldy's weapons.
And Waldy couldn't make anything better than what you already had. Keep moving.
I guess I better get my move on. That's a healthy-looking apple.
Where the hell are the zombies?
Probably back in town, but I'm not really complaining.
This is the Village Defense Force station.
Looks like they vacated.
That's because the mayor sent the whole squad down to stop the convention.
Oh, he couldn't send a couple guys down to protect the neighborhood? What a guy.
Let's check this room out.
That diamond sword actually has Smite 5, which is amazing against zombies.
It definitely wouldn't hurt to have at least one sword.
Yeah, can't argue that. This bow actually outranks the Biden bow, so I'll be swapping them. And I'm not really using these shields too much, so I'll drop one of them.
Over here, you'll actually find the mayor who is hiding in the chief's office.
As a politician probably would.
He thanks the heavens for your arrival while handing you the final key to pass the exit gate towards the convention. I also make sure to drop a hint for you in case you didn't already find that cabin.
We've talked about this already, and I apologize, but I seriously miss the robot voices.
Yeah, the bot voice made it funny.
Is that a shooting range?
Yeah, and I made it as a fun little mini game. There ain't really a prize, just something extra to do.
You don't need to sell it anymore. I'm already pumped. Oh, I thought I hit that one. Bullseye. That was a nice decompressor, Joe. Fantastic inclusion to the level.
Well, I'm glad you think so, bro. So as you proceed to the next area, you find yourself in a walled-off room full of officers. Each of them wear an expression of exhaustion and hopelessness.
So these are the guys who were supposed to crash the convention.
That's right, Barack. But to no surprise, the mission proved to be impossible. Because between that exit door and the structure that awaits you lay a seemingly endless horde of zombie LARPers.
That doesn't get any less ridiculous the more I hear it.
So what can I learn from these guys before I head over to the end?
More lore surrounding the village's feelings towards the Khan, as well as some details regarding their previous attempt at building a massive wall to keep out the neckbeards. As you already know, the wall was a massive flop, as the neckbeards learned to climb.
Wait a minute.
One of the guys also gives you some backstory of the upcoming mansion that these assholes use as a yearly gathering
Joe, you
spot.
think you're being fucking cute. Wait, a mansion?
Yeah, I made a direct reference to Resident Evil for you, Donald.
Let's see it.
Wow, I was not expecting this.
You definitely pulled this from a tutorial.
You're right, I absolutely did, but I at least followed each of the steps and built without bullshit like MC Edit.
This place looks amazing. It's referencing the first Resident Evil?
It ain't exactly a replica of the Spencer mansion, but it's at least a nod because, you know, we're in a zombie mansion.
You know what? You're a wise ass, but I appreciate you for thinking about me with this, so I'll forget the wall jab.
What's our objective exactly?
Well, as it says right there, we got to gather 4 keys to reach the organizer. You beat that sick son of a bitch, then the rest of the LARPing neckbeards will begin to unravel and fall to the VDF officers who await your green light at the other end of the path.
So the traditional video game logic where severing the head of command destroys the army. Where should I go first?
Check out the left wing first.
First is the worst, second is the best, Barry.
Shut up.
Definitely don't want to trigger these.
Given the intricacy of the hiding spots, I'll be helping you out a bit. You're literally going to want to check everything from furnaces to chests to behind trap doors.
Can you tell me if I'm hot or cold right now?
Definitely hot. There's a key in this room.
So it could be in furnaces, chests?
And behind trap doors, did you already forget that?
Obviously not, but it doesn't look like those were hiding any keys.
Uh-huh.
Is this where the organizer hosts his rallies?
You took note of the lever acting as a microphone, I see.
Yeah, real creative. I can't help but notice how small this room is.
One of those funny little observations totally unmeant to bolster that wonderful ego of yours, right?
You know, I'm starting to feel a little disrespected.
Okay, there isn't anything here. Let's see what's upstairs. Ooh, check that
hell
out.
yeah.
Absolutely grab a set of that armor.
Looking good.
Do you think he should lose something so he can grab another set?
Nah, I think the diamond's durability will hold him over for a while. So do you have any backstory on this mansion, Joe?
One of the VDF guys actually shares an old story about how a rich family comes to the area to try to live off the land, away from civilization. They didn't interact with the villagers too much, but they were friendly at the very least.
The hell's happening?
But one random day, one of the
There we
villagers
go.
took note of the fact that they hadn't seen anyone from the family for a number of weeks. So a couple guys went to the mansion to do a wellness check.
Looks like I'm going to the attic.
And did they find dead bodies or something?
Arguably more creepy, they found nothing but an open front door. The family was never seen again.
Disgusting.
I love those types of horror stories that don't ruin the experience with exposition. I think you said something kind of like that in the undersea level, Joe, where the mystery can be the most terrifying at times, because we leave all the spooky details to our imagination.
Exactly.
That's kind of what made Morte's Peak so scary, to be honest. You had all that crazy shit go on with the cultists and how they were killing each other over some hungry entity, but before we even knew it was the warden, the door was actually open to all these what-ifs, which contributed to the horror element.
In hindsight, I enjoyed it more when I didn't know it was the warden.
I can definitely picture that. The realization of the monster being a Minecraft mob sort of dims that flame a bit the more I think about it, but I'm still proud of that level.
So there's this corner room, then up those stairs.
You look like you're handling yourself pretty well, George.
Don't tell me that's a fucking toilet.
Why would you think that's a toilet?
Because it is one.
Yeah, nasty like a fucking Smash Bros convention.
Try not to gag on the computer.
I'm just missing that one guy with the pit stank who insists on sharing random Pokemon facts despite my decline.
What the heck are you talking about? Did that happen to you?
You ever been to a Texas local?
Oh, son of a bitch. You know what? I fucked up the explanation on something. This is actually the door to the organizer fight. He actually has one of the 4 keys to the exit.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta look in the chest to grab the ladder pieces. But you gotta look up to the left or right to find the key chest.
This guy looks like a total pushover.
He doesn't even have any mobs to help him in the fight?
Now, they would have been downstairs, but George jumped over all the pressure plates.
That's what he gets for hijacking someone's home to turn it into a cringe fest. Should I just toss these last 2 ladder pieces?
Yeah, I overestimated how many you needed. So with the mansion now cleared, the VDF and even villagers swoop in to help you take out the rest of the cannibal neckbeards. As the final LARPer hits the ground, they all rejoice,
serious?
celebrating the official cancellation of ZombieCon.
Slow clap.
Well, this level was a bit all over the place, but in a fun kind of way, I suppose. I did have quite a bit of fun maneuvering through the horde once I found my groove.
So now we have just one level before the finale, right?
Pretty much. You guys eager to check it out?
Of course, but first I want to check out the next room of the house.
There ain't too much in here, if I'm being honest, aside from a bed checkpoint and a couple pairs of enchanted armor.
Leather armor is a bit of a hard sell after getting Diamonds Joe, even with enchantments.
I understand that, but if I were to make a recommendation, you should at least consider taking Big Biden's Golden Gucci's. They have feather falling.
Ain't no way you fucking named them that.
Well, a man's got to have one decent pair, right? All right, what's over here?
The dreaded Haunted Trail.
Another Joe Biden horror level.
Big Biden says explore the dark realm that has claimed the souls of countless victims.
Oh boy. Is this a forest?
Far more than just that, George. Check out the book.
I see that twinkle in his eyes, so we're probably in for something.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter. The Haunted Trail, which is probably my favorite level, by the way.
Ironic. Don't you hate horror stuff?
So the overarching story here is that this was once a vibrant and beautiful forest, full of animals and lively villages. There were a few bad characters here and there, but the people were able to hold a peaceful life together until the nether cultists appeared. Using the power of unholy nether magic, they opened up a massive portal atop an obsidian altar, which allowed the leeches of hell to slither their way in and infect the landscape, slowly corroding the forest and devouring all who were unable to escape.
Good Lord.
There's that quest to kill Morte's Peak story we've all been waiting for.
That book mentioned there being guardians guarding keys.
Right, so in this level, you have to get 3 levers to reach the cemetery, which is where the cultists reside. So step 1 is to explore the area until we find one of our 3 destinations.
I'm locked and loaded for any motherfucker who tries to sneak up on me.
So being that this is an exploration-themed level, you're naturally going to find multiple forks in the road. But if you keep that way, you'll find a checkpoint.
There's some sort of structure to the right as well.
That is where we're going to need to go after collecting the keys.
Okay, yeah, so this just reiterates everything you just said. Do you have any recommendations of where I must go first?
As a matter of fact, we're pretty close to an old family farmhouse.
Fantastic.
There's another book over there. What's that about?
Actually, if you look just past it, you'll see the corrupted heart of the forest, which is essentially just the inner layer which surrounds the portal.
And we're not able to peek through or anything?
Now, the evil that took hold of the forest has warped it in such a way to where these trees have become too dense to traverse through.
Also reiterated by the book.
Take a left up here. See all the jack-o'-lanterns?
Don't tell me they're about to come alive.
Now, they're just your indicator that you made it to the old pumpkin farm.
So they literally just farm pumpkins here?
Yeah, go ahead and check out the book real quick so I can go into some backstory. So for a good while, the farm was owned by your traditional couple, a husband, wife, and their boy. Unfortunately for them, happiness would not accompany them long, because the father would sadly pass right after their son's 4th birthday. Despite the heavy loss, the mother would carry on the business, sort of using it as a distraction, growing and selling pumpkins throughout the year to the nearby villages, and then for the fall season, carving jack-o'-lanterns. Jimmy loved jack-o'-lanterns. Once he turned 9, he picked up making imaginary friends out of whichever carvings were his favorite for that year. Not long after the portal opened, those friends started talking back. His closest friend sounded eerily close to his father.
Oh, God, ew.
Mom did what she could to make sure that the boy was right, but before she knew it, the grip could not be broken. When some folks from the nearest village came to buy some pumpkins, neither mother nor son could be found anywhere.
Jesus.
Damn, so we actually might have a competitor for Morte's Peak?
Certainly fucking seems like it. What was the inspiration behind that story?
It wasn't necessarily inspired by anything. I just got myself in the mood by listening to creepy stories while building the map.
I actually kind of like listening to horror stories while doing things. Do you remember what you listened to?
Not everything, but 2 in particular that I remember was some internet horror stories called Stolen Tongues and Pen Pal.
Ooh, Pen Pal is a terrifying story. I listened to that shit on Creepcast.
Is that door open? Damn, I was so caught up on that story. What am I supposed to be doing?
You just got to find the key on the property. It's hidden somewhere.
I don't know if I like that.
It would be too optimistic of me to assume that the key would be here, wouldn't it?
Just a bit, yeah.
Suddenly the silence is really damn loud. You ain't surprising me.
Our audience really hates us right now, I bet.
I mean, I'm the one playing the level right now. You guys got any commentary?
I'm just waiting for the jump scare.
See, what the hell is all this?
Jimmy came to her while she was sleeping.
Oh, fuck you. Don't bust that out while I'm in the bedroom. You guys gotta give me something.
Seems like you gotta follow the blood.
Aside from the fucking obvious.
You have armor, weapons, and a lava bucket. I think you'll be fine.
Whoa!
Holy fuck, you let him out.
Am I supposed to defeat him?
Not really, you just need to survive the attack and get the key.
Well, let me at least try to put him out of his misery.
You're gonna need to head down.
Working on it. Come on, what's going on? There we go.
The pumpkin for a head is crazy, Joe.
I told you it had a grip on him.
Okay, maybe I should go out here.
No way, really?
Where the fuck did he go? I'm closing this door. I don't want that little shit creeping up on me.
Bro, he probably just died while you were looking away.
You can never be too sure with Jimmy. Bro's kind of a beast.
Joe?
All right, so to the left of the trail, you have two areas. The empty village and the Coven of Witches.
It's pronounced Coven.
Yeah, tomato.
No?
I'd like to see the village.
Okay, I'll check out the village then. What's the story with this place?
I welcome you to the once small but booming town of Scarburg. The people of this village predominantly earned their money from timber harvesting, as well as farming, of course. They sold to all of the neighboring villages, and actually became a key asset for resources in the region. But unfortunately, all good things come to an end. In the case of Scarburg, it began with the witches who one day discovered their town after following a team of lumberjacks back to the village. They would soon come to prey on their weak, kidnapping them to harvest their bodies for ungodly rituals. After a significant number of men, women, and children disappeared, the town came together to build a giant wall, which
once again didn't fucking work again?
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot I made 2 jabs.
Joe, when my inauguration is complete, I'll fucking show you how effective that shit will be. That's all I'm gonna say. Continue.
Kind of fucked up my immersion, Donald.
Well, anyway, after some time passed, the village tried to build up a defense force against the witches, but after they teamed up with the cultists, it was over for Scarburg. Nobody on the outside knows the manner of how all the people disappeared. All they knew were rumors shared by the brave folks who tried exploring the area, who said that despite the village's
Big Biden
emptiness,
says pro tip.
whispers could be heard
Look
from under
everywhere.
the low wind.
Barrels, chests, even furnaces.
Yeah, you gotta check everywhere.
Did you use a tutorial for anything in this area?
Actually, no, everything in this level is 100% original.
That's good.
So what am I doing?
So there's a tower located deep in the village that has the key you're looking for, but to climb it, you'll need 4 ladder pieces.
So basically, this is kind of like that mansion in the last level, only on steroids, because there's a lot of ground to cover.
Kinda, sorta.
Lovely. So there's something over there?
You should go say hi.
No, I'm not going to do that.
You guys remember way back when where you hinted that Morte's Peak would have been more suspenseful with a monster?
Sure.
Stealthiness would be advised inside these walls.
I can't even see what it is.
Why are you fucking investigating? Go find the ladders.
It's just a little unnerving when you have Satan's gamer tag in your fucking peripherals.
Boom. There you go. Ladder.
Just 3 more to go.
You're not gonna find anything in a crafting table.
Lay off, dude. I'm checking everything. My adrenaline's also rising a bit because I don't know if something's about to jump me.
Watch it be Jimmy.
It better not be Jimmy, I swear. Okay, there's number 2.
What, was that a pressure plate?
Do you guys see this?
Oh, it's a breeze. That's actually pretty clever, Joe.
Thanks, man. The second I saw that mob come into the game, I immediately thought that it would make for a great ghost enemy in my map.
I've actually never seen this thing before.
They're super cool, Barack. In addition to being pretty fast, they can hover pretty high and even shoot projectiles.
I think they're also pretty aggressive, so you better watch out.
Wonderful.
Way to be quick on your feet, bro.
But you're gonna need to leave out that same door, so...
It'll be worth it if a ladder's in here.
Look at that, perfect.
Okay, that tree should hopefully cover me.
You will actually need to go in that direction.
Then let's rip the Band-Aid. Whoa, what the?
Damn, they reflect arrows?
Shouldn't that have been obvious?
So I gotta whack that thing?
Pause.
Shut up. Okay, errors have been made.
Proceeds to stress eat.
Man, I'm just trying not to get obliterated.
Can those things hurt you through walls?
No. Probably.
And you didn't answer my question earlier. Are there pressure plates out there?
Yeah, that's why there are multiple.
So those guys can spawn more of their ghost buddies?
Technically breeze boys, but
Where's that last ladder piece?
I think I remember putting hints in certain spots, but I don't really remember where they are.
The fact that he can't even remember the hints.
They might be over by the tower.
Merciful Mary, please. I gotta get that damn lever.
You got one charging you, bro.
Damn it.
How much damage do they even do? You might be running for nothing.
Probably like a half heart, maybe more.
But the damn thing is just constantly shooting, so I'm sure that damage may rack up quick.
Maybe so, sure. So why not try swinging back before they swing at you? You got armor, you got weapons. Sure, the arrows may be out, but you got a bunch of melee options too.
You know what? All right, screw this guy. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Hell yeah, George.
Dang, good job, man.
It's literally still alive.
Don't care, I knocked it out of the village. Now I just need that last ladder to complete the moment.
Moment completed.
Okay, now you must place the ladders in their designated spots to acquire the key.
Son of a bitch, Joe, the hints were located in the tower.
Neat, so I was right.
You know, in hindsight, that actually was kind of fun, I have to admit.
So that just leaves the witches.
Right, and it's actually kind of appropriate that you're doing this part after the village, George. You've now witnessed all the horrors that these monsters contributed to, from the corrupted forests to the vengeful victims who forever linger in the village to mourn their loss. It is here that you avenge these people.
Awesome. I'm gonna drop so many witches, they're gonna think this is Salem.
Oh, for the love of God.
That's a massive hut.
That belongs to the head witch. To get up there, you're going to need to collect 5 more ladder pieces, which are each stored in the huts of her underlings.
The ladder thing again?
At least it's in the same level. I can't be too mad at it.
I kinda dig it, to be honest. All right, so here's our first target. Is there anything about these witch mobs that I should know about?
Other than the fact that they can throw hazardous potions at you? Not really.
They also give themselves buffs, so try to take them out as quick as you can.
Wow, only 4 swings?
Yeah, you're definitely a bit over-prepared with all that gear you got.
So same concept as before, just check through all the chests, barrels, and furnaces.
Oh, there we go. There ain't really an order to how I do this, right?
No, do whichever one you want in whatever order.
What, was that supposed to be a laugh? Goofy old hag?
You got poisoned.
Should I be worried? What can I do?
Nah, you should be fine. It'll wear off before it makes a significant dent.
Got it. Cool, there we go. So while we're on this horror subject, have you guys seen any good movies as of recent?
Now, these modern horror films haven't really been piquing my interest for the last few years.
George, do you have a healing potion?
I think so.
Take it right now that Witch's Poison is about to drop you harder than Barack did Mario World.
Are you serious with that cringe comment?
Yeah, you gave him bad advice.
I'm still losing health.
Do you have anything else? Right there, use that.
You actually should. That poison's doing a number on you. And be sure to eat something because you ain't regaining health with a low hunger meter.
Geez, I totally forgot how obnoxious the witch's poison was. My bad, bro. I thought it was similar to cave spider bites.
No worries, man. At least we caught it. Oh, damn it. I got poisoned again.
Maybe just use the golden apples. By the way, to add to the previous topic, I recently saw the movie Longlegs. Have any of you seen it?
That the one with Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, that shit was terrifying.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Me neither.
Understandable. It's still fairly new. It came out in mid-2024, so I'll refrain from spoilers.
I appreciate that.
I saw the trailer a while back. It looked pretty unnerving.
What would you guys say is your current favorite horror film?
Ooh, that's an interesting question, but I gotta think about it. What's yours?
One of the few films that left me with a deep feeling of distraught was Lake Mungo.
I don't think I remember that one. What's it about?
That's the documentary film that takes place in Australia with the girl drowning, right?
Yeah, and bro, that film felt so real that I practically had my D&I guy look into its origins.
Dude, that cell phone scene was wild.
One of the scariest things in cinema, undeniably.
Gonna have to check that out. Me, personally, if we're talking about movies that creep me the fuck out, it was always The Grudge or Ju-on, I suppose. I go back and forth on which one I prefer, but they're both pretty damn good.
I enjoy those movies as well, and a lot of people give the American sequels flack, but the second Grudge movie was always one that stuck with me.
Now, I can get behind that. That damn scene with the counselor or whoever that blonde lady was occasionally pops in my head out of nowhere.
I can't watch any of those damn films. They're too scary.
Well, when I think hard about my personal preferences, I can't help but always fall back on a good slasher flick.
Those are fun.
The big goats of that whole genre, without a doubt, are Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers. You want to know how to get me yapping on a tier list? Have me talk about either the Halloween or Friday the 13th films. They're my absolute favorites.
Man, I would have guessed it to be Texas Chainsaw with Leatherface.
Is it because you think I'm all about my Texas pride?
I would have guessed that too, to be honest.
The answer is yes, by the way.
Those movies are decent, but not at all my favorite.
Do you have a preference between Jason and Michael?
No, they're equally entertaining.
Jason clears.
I don't know. I always vouched for Michael, to be honest.
Well, of course, because he's the opposite of what I prefer, so obviously your contrarian ass would say Michael.
Wow.
Maybe we can find another time to get into that debate.
That probably would make for a decent video.
Hey, George, would you mind taking a detour to the right real quick? There's something down this path which I think you'll find useful.
Sure.
So this is a little altar which was made by an unknown individual who thought that it could ward off evil spirits.
Do you see the blood on the floor?
Bro, is Jimmy right behind you?
Joe, please.
It's not Jimmy, Donald. Relax. But yeah, follow that blood trail. All right, so as a sort of tribute to the original map, I went ahead and gave this level its own secret area.
Ooh, the Soul Sword?
Why did you enchant it with quick charge? That's primarily used for bows and crossbows.
Oh, that doesn't include the little charging gauge for the big sword swing.
Do you just actually not research enchantments when making these maps?
Why is the second chest empty?
Oh, that's just an item dump for useless things.
Incorrect enchantment or not, I appreciate you showing that to me. Now it's time to go whack this cult.
Joe, you never discussed your favorite scary movie. Do you have one?
I don't particularly care for horror films, but I do tend to gravitate to movies about the paranormal from time to time. Hereditary and the Conjuring films are obvious choices. However, I actually have a guilty pleasure film that I like to revisit called The Grave Dancers. A short summary is that it's about a group of pals who open themselves up to being haunted because they idiotically got drunk on the night of their buddy's funeral and danced over the graves of murderers.
That sounds like one of those random-ass horror movies you'd find on the Sci-Fi Channel in the late 2000s.
I mean, that is how I found it.
Why don't we shift the focus back to the map for a bit? Because it looks like we're about to approach something.
Good observation, because we are about to dive into the fight with the cultists.
Whoa, what the hell is all this?
The rotting skinned corpses of some of the villagers from Scarburg.
This is officially Morte's Peak Reloaded.
Yeah, reminds me of the attic in the church.
You look to the ground and notice that the pools of blood seem to gather and unusually flow up into the portrait of a scary-looking man.
The big Biden portrait?
No, actually, that is intended to be a painting of the Nether cultist leader. The portrait pulls you in with the force of a black hole, transporting you to the blood-soaked heart of the corrupted forest, where you face the evil evokers who brought this curse to the land.
I actually really dig the one riding the blaze. I take it that's the leader?
That's the head nether priest, yes.
I see a chest off in the distance. Do I gotta collect more ladder pieces?
No, this is the same gimmick as before, where you gotta fight the boss, then gather a number of levers to reach the exit.
Looks like that son of a bitch got his just desserts.
Wait, was that really it?
Looks like it, yeah.
You're telling me that this world-ending cult was comprised of 2 guys and a fucking blaze?
Wait, no, it was supposed to be 3 guys.
I only saw 2.
That's not any fucking better.
Okay, so my verdict on this level is that it was actually pretty decent, but you absolutely need to rework that boss whenever you get around to publicly posting it.
That literally ruined the whole fucking level.
Nah, I disagree with that. While it definitely was simple, to say it ruined the whole level is a bit disingenuous, Donald. Although that boss area was a bit large for such a small group of dudes.
There was supposed to be a third evoker off to the left. I have no fucking idea why he didn't spawn.
Don't beat yourself up over it, Joe. Maybe it was a glitch or something.
I was also kind of hoping to see them summon some Vexes. That's also why the place was so big.
That's understandable, but it unfortunately doesn't help when you spawn the player far enough away to properly plan a shot before the mobs can see you.
Oh, wow, we got some more apples here.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure you were loaded up for the final challenge.
Oh, fuck, wait, we're in the attic? I wasn't even paying attention.
Joe, you feeling all right over there?
Oh, yeah, I'm just kind of kicking myself a bit for not making that last bit more intense, I guess.
Again, dude, it ain't a big deal. I'm still having a considerable amount of fun with this whole thing, so you don't need to worry so much.
You know what? Yeah, I agree with what he's saying, bro.
You do?
Yeah, I may not be totally on board with all the decisions made with these levels, but I can clearly see that you put a different level of quality into this map, so maybe I shouldn't be such a hard ass with you.
I'm still low-key stuck on the fact that he casually manipulated us to play this.
Well, we can talk about the mind game shit later, but he did have a point when he said we would likely have tried to dodge this.
I'm honestly really glad you guys didn't veto the playthrough, because, real talk, this is actually making me consider wanting to pick up actual Minecraft.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I guess knowing that the game has all this crazy shit is having me realize that I might have prejudged it a bit too hard. These sandbox-type games always had me feeling a bit overwhelmed in the past because I never really know what to do first. But Something about this kind of puts some things in a sort of perspective for me, and I think I'm willing to try this game out some more in my free time.
Dang, bro's actually giving you a pretty solid endorsement there, Joe.
Wow, that actually does make me feel a bit better, George. Thank you so much for that.
Not a problem. Now let's fix up this inventory real quick. Okay, this looks a lot more organized.
All right, so with all the levels completed, you finally get to uncover the secret challenge which lay at the top of the Biden Manor. Go ahead and hit the button. That book right there is just some extra dialogue from yours truly which warn you of the challenge to come.
And what type of goofy challenge do you have for us this time?
Big Biden's Morte Manor.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. Look at this place.
Well, boys, here it is. The final stretch to Big Biden's extravagant expedition. It is here where you will be truly tested to determine your worth as an explorer, George. You ready to face the finale?
I'm ready to rock and roll, Joe. Let's do this.
I like how cinematic you made this whole area.
The long walk definitely feels like we're building up to something.
Wait, is this just a nether-themed recreation of the manor we just completed?
Is that a problem?
Not really, no, but wouldn't it have been better to do something different?
Well, to tell you the truth, I did think about that, but I sort of fell in love with the idea of making this last level to be the shadow of the Biden Manor, if that makes any sense.
I think I can get that. It's sort of like a Zelda Dark World type of thing.
Sort of, yeah.
So the concept here is similar to before, 5 keys get to the attic?
Right, and each of this area's sections carry the themes of each level we've played.
In that case, I'm thinking I should just go in the same order.
Keep going straight then? Or, oh, sorry, head over to the right.
That's right, Joseph.
Bro, shut up.
Okay, so what's our first area?
Big Biden's Morte Maze.
Ah, shit, here we go.
It's the only damn maze used in the level, Donald. Relax.
What the hell were those other maps like for you to be so high-strung over mazes?
I'm telling you, George, this sadistic fuck had me trudging through mazes just about every damn level.
Oh, you're such a fucking exaggerator.
Chapter 2, Chapter 4, 5, 6, that fucking castle, not to mention the finale with the one maze on top of the other maze.
The warden fight was also held in a maze as well.
Chapter 5 didn't have a maze, bro. What are you talking about?
The Queen's box gave me maze vibes.
All right. Well, I didn't really intend it to be a maze.
Didn't you categorize it as one in our playthrough?
Donald, are you really expecting me to remember some shit I said over 2 years ago?
About your own fucking Minecraft map?
You got a little maze happy in a series of events as well. Let's not lie.
Well, I was trying to paint the picture that the Azure layer was like a labyrinth.
And your best way of doing that was to load the finale with 4 to 5 mazes?
Not to be the actually guy, but a labyrinth technically isn't a maze. It's more like a circular winding and unbranching path that leads to a center, then back out.
Really, I thought it was always just another word for maze.
Well, either way, you could have had a better climax had you not relied so heavily on different styles of mazes.
But to be fair to Joe here, the mazes in this map have been pretty fun.
You really think so?
The cave was pretty decently designed with all its different twists and turns, and then the pig maze back in the tomb was downright creative.
Yeah, I can't lie, I liked it too.
I mean, you do have a good point. Joe definitely seems to have found a decent balance between his usual level themes and gimmicks.
At least from what we've seen thus far, anyway.
Oh, good. I was starting to feel a bit claustrophobic.
Yeah, I definitely made that maze to be increasingly close and confusing as you progressed.
So where should we go next?
Like I said, I'm going to go in the same order, so up next would be the desert.
Ah, sorry. I forgot you said that.
So thinking back to what we encountered in the tomb, I wouldn't think that we'd be redoing the pig maze, given that we just got done with one.
Yeah, you'd think.
Before this motherfucker starts yapping, I'll go ahead and tell you I created another trivia game.
Ooh, I'm down for some more trivia.
More Minecraft-themed questions, I'm assuming?
Yes, and this one's actually considerably more difficult.
You guys got my back like before, right?
Yeah, we got you, man. What's question 1?
What's the main objective of Minecraft?
Yeah, you're gonna want to hit that. The wrong answers kill you here.
Lovely.
Technically, there's no true objective in this game. It's literally a sandbox.
Beating the Ender Dragon does take you to a credit sequence, though.
I guess try that one?
What year did Mojang rebrand to Mojang Studios?
Oh, what the hell? I thought they always were Mojang Studios.
Shit, I'm at a loss, George.
Already screwed at question 2, huh?
To be fair, I made this 10-question quiz for the hardcore Minecraft buffs.
So it wasn't March of 2020, fellas.
Try May of 2020. Boom.
Beautiful.
Got it.
The founder's first working name for Minecraft?
Does that say persona?
No, that says person.
I'm 80% sure that it's Cave Gam, because I think I've heard about this before.
Cave Gam. Oh, fuck. That's supposed to say game.
That doesn't sound like an admission, but you know what? 80% is good enough for me.
I would have picked that one too simply based on the fact that caves are one of the biggest things about Minecraft.
And look at that. Donald was right.
Oh, geez, this one is fucking devious.
Joe, who the fuck is gonna know this off the cuff?
You never know. You might surprise yourself.
1 week after launch, added new in-game features. 4 months after, added survival mode. 6 months, adding multiplayer. Can't imagine it's this one. And then the last one is adding creative mode after a month.
Minecraft has always done consistent updates, right?
Every few months, yeah. But I'm not too sure about back in the day when they first started. I was sort of late to the scene.
How far back in the day are we talking?
It dropped in '09. I didn't first play it until, either 2012 or 2013.
What did you pick? Was it 4-month survival mode?
Yeah, I took a guess.
Honestly, we may just need to do process of elimination again for this one.
Damn it. Just for shits and giggles. Whoa, for
Wow,
real?
are you kidding me?
What? Okay, do bug updates count as actual updates?
You want to ask that again, but slower so you can hear yourself?
I know this one. Look for version 1.0.
Ah, but there's a 1.0.0 and then beta 1.0. Which do you think it is?
I don't remember it being a part of a beta, so just try 1.0.0.
Wonderful. Great work, Donald.
Joe, what is this question asking?
As of November 30th of 2021, what was the last console to include Bedrock?
What the hell's Bedrock?
Multiplayer Minecraft on console.
As you can see, we have an assortment of different consoles with dates.
You literally have it down to the fucking date?
Yeah, this one might be the hardest question, to be honest.
Okay, I'm tapping into an old memory here. It's late 2019. I just got impeached. A good chunk of the administration at the time was feeling a bit of some stress because of some viral rumors. And I remember after kicking Schumer's ass out of my office for the 15th time mid-holiday season, Pence had the idea to do some de-stressing.
Right?
He offered me some type of alcohol. I told him I didn't drink, and that's when I went to the gaming room to hook up the PS4 and I downloaded Minecraft digitally. December 10th, 2019.
Oh, holy shit,
Damn,
you did
great
it.
job, bro. That was some great cooking.
Not gonna lie, Donald, you're carrying us right now.
I'm just happy to help.
What game inspired Notch to create Minecraft?
Ooh, I think I actually know this one. I think it was called Infiniminer.
Yeah, do you see that anywhere?
Oh, I got some behind me.
Having Roblox on here is crazy.
I mean, what's a trivia game without some joke answers?
So I'm picking this one, right?
Yeah, pick that one.
A funny joke?
This one's asking how the creeper mob came to be.
Oh, that's easy. It was created by a coding error when they were trying to make a pig.
Heck yeah, we're on a roll, fellas.
How long did it take to make the first version of Minecraft?
Oh, fuck. I don't know this one.
Of course, right as I say, we're on a roll.
Doesn't help that there's over a dozen answers.
Why don't we start by picking what you think would have been a potential development time, George?
I know the original game was pretty simplistic, but I can't imagine it would have been under a week.
I feel that way too.
Well, fuck. It wasn't 16 days.
What if it's one of the higher numbers?
Let me see.
There's a 30 just to your right, bro.
I know, I'm just checking to see if there are other high numbers. Well, damn, apparently it wasn't right anyway.
You think they were able to grind out the programming for this game?
Maybe, but could it really be done in under a week?
Wow.
This game was made in 6 days?
That's right, bro. Pretty cool, huh?
Damn, we really learning some shit today.
I have to say, I've enjoyed these trivia games more than I thought I would.
Now we get to see how Joe amped up his platforming section.
I mean, we're in a nether-themed area, so one could only assume he loaded it with lava.
It's an inverse of the Sunken Palace, yes, with lava and harder platforming.
George, why are you holding your boots?
I'd prefer to not deep fry them.
Bro, I'm certain that you have a fire resistance potion in your inventory. If you use that, it'll keep you safe from the lava.
Wait, do I actually have that in? Wow, cool.
Hold right-click to use it.
This feels like cheating.
It almost is, but it's more a perk for exploring the map, so...
So pretty much like the palace, I'm going down a different platforming path to retrieve a key?
That's pretty much the gist of it, yeah.
There's only so much you can really say about a section like this, if I'm being honest.
So some of these platforms spawn skeletons.
You know, George, the crazy and kind of unfortunate thing here is that the fire resistance potion could literally help you skip this whole thing.
Oh, I'm sure, but I ain't trying to do that, Donald.
And I really appreciate that, by the way. This is supposed to be the finale. We can't be cheaping it out with things like that.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't be giving players potions, dude.
You know, on the topic of this being the finale, there's something about it that feels kind of off, I guess.
What do you mean?
I don't know. To me, it just feels like this area is lacking climactic energy.
Are you fucking kidding me, Barack? We're barely even halfway through the level.
Actually, I think I might know what it is, Barry.
Oh, yeah? What are you thinking?
It's pretty obvious when you think about it. There isn't an overarching antagonist that's been built up. George has literally just been going through the motions of complete this challenge, then fight some random boss, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but...
Now, hold on. There's a reason I did that. I distinctly remember you goobers talking about how you'd prefer the concept of a map which had you go through a series of different levels without a convoluted story.
Right, without a convoluted story. You can still do that type of concept with a simple plot, Joe.
Is there not a story to this?
There is an overarching story. Remember, you're an explorer who is trying to complete the trials of the Big Biden Manor.
Real talk, guys, I don't think the overarching story being relatively simple kills anything. Literally every level has had its own interesting story with a decent climax, and as the actual player of this map, I actually do feel a bit of a climactic vibe here.
That is pretty fair, I gotta admit.
Well, my primary concern is that Joe intentionally kept the story simple because...
Can we not just enjoy the fact that our buddy made a literal map for us to play around in?
I
swear I can barely fucking focus on my timing with this shit because you guys want to comment on everything down to what type of block he used for a particular wall.
You may have a point there, but...
I can get if he did some things in the past that were questionable, but so far nothing has been a major problem. And frankly, it just seems like you guys are fishing for criticisms like you're the fucking Anton Ego of Minecraft maps. Just relax for a moment and have a good time. I'm trying to figure out the time pattern for this thing. Is it 7 seconds?
6 to 7, I think.
There we go, perfect.
Are you guys planning on talking anytime soon?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just taking a moment to reflect on some things.
Look, I'm sorry if me crashing out again made this whole thing awkward. If we need to take a moment to breathe...
No, you're good, bro. That won't be necessary. Honestly, it would be nice to finish one of these without needing to take a break to do a dramatic restroom scene or Burger King break.
I would definitely hope we wouldn't need to take a Burger King break. Who'd want to do that?
Apparently Donald.
It was right up the street from that old house, dude. Come on.
Nah, but I'm actually realizing something, guys, and quick apologies to the audience who hate it when things get overly sappy, but I really am realizing that we may have been a bit too anal this whole time, Donald.
Maybe we did do a bit too much prejudging, as Joe said, but let's not forget that these maps have had some legitimate mistakes.
Sorry to interrupt, but do you think this jump boost potion might help?
I don't see why not.
Okay, continue.
Quest and series definitely had some errors, but at the end of the day, they were, at their core, meant to be things made for our amusement.
Fake news, Barry. Joe has literally said numerous times that Quest was made to piss me off.
Yeah, it really was, Barack.
You say that, but bro, the lore you were shouting during that whole playthrough had some pure-sounding passion in it.
Well, what can I say? I like being theatrical.
Theatrics or not, you were still quite bothered during the end of the second map.
Well, yeah. Imagine actually trying to make a legit decent map only to have the overall review be the troll map was better.
You're looking at me as though I said that out of pure hatred. It was the honest truth.
You don't need to shout, Donald.
The story in Quest flowed better and has less plot holes with better bosses. It was better.
I'll admit, in hindsight, I probably should have taken the Azure boss fights more seriously. But I thought the added comedy would lead to better content.
Well, to give credit to that, Ben did tell me that a good number of people enjoyed watching me suffer.
Whoa, that armor looks fucking metal.
Oh shit, enchanted netherite?
Definitely grab that, bro. It's the best armor in the game.
Actually, I think I'll leave it here for now because my current armor is still looking good.
Are you serious?
Hey, Barack, I'm really glad to hear that you're coming back around to my maps and stuff, but if you don't mind, I would actually like to direct a majority of the focus back into what's happening.
Absolutely, man. Sorry if that was a bit long-winded or whatever. So, where are we now?
Big Biden's Battle Arena, which of course adopts the combat theme from the City of the Dead level, only without all the LARPers.
Looks like I gotta find more levers.
Yeah, you gotta search the room to find the key, which will of course help you advance to the next, all while fighting off some zombies.
Seems simple enough.
This area feels more like a dungeon rather than an arena, but whatever.
Also, that isn't a lever, it's a button.
Same concept.
You know, Joe, there's actually something I was curious to ask you while George goes through all this. Between each of these maps, which levels would you say are your most and least favorite?
That's actually an interesting question. Looking back, I don't really hate any of my levels, if that's what you're implying by least favorite.
No, I'm just asking, generally speaking, if you had to put 3 levels at the bottom of a personal list, which ones would you choose?
Well, to quickly cover my favorites, for Quest, I actually really like how Castle Morday came together. I also just remember having a lot of fun clearing out the Nether to make this giant fortress. I just really love building castles in Minecraft.
That level really was a lot of fun. I'd say it was my favorite as well.
Definitely fun, but I strangely enjoyed the Pillars of Ender more.
Then for a series of events, I'll be honest. That first level really was a lot of fun to put together.
I think we all can agree it was one of your best, bar none.
Then for this map, as I mentioned before, I really do think that Haunted Trails is my favorite.
That was definitely one of my favorites too. I think the way you built up the overarching threat through each segment was done really well.
Thanks, man. Anyway, for least favorites, for Quest, I'd probably say the forest level, because when I look back at it, I really do think I could have fleshed it out a bit more.
I agree with that, but honestly, that cave in Chapter 3 was literally just me walking down a linear path.
Yeah, that was officially the first level that had me begin to question the overall quality of Quest.
I suppose that's fair, but honestly, I just really hate how I threw together the Jungle Temple. Also, I know you guys don't really like the final few levels with the Azure group and series, but I personally think that the crumbling digital world in level 3 could have been done better.
Gonna switch to peaceful real quick to keep the zombies from causing lag.
Smart thinking.
I guess the platforming sections in this map turned out to be weaker than I initially thought.
They weren't bad though.
More short, if anything.
If I were to be a bit critical, I'd say that compared to everything we've seen, the Sunken Palace and that area we saw a moment ago were the most generic.
You phrase that like it's a negative thing, dude. It was just more simple.
Not gonna lie, man, you're getting through these quicker than I would have expected. Now all that's left to do is complete the exploration challenge.
Curious to see what you did with that?
Damn, you got even more netherite?
Joe's literally flaunting it in front of you, George.
I'll change when I want to change, Donald.
Just be sure to hit the checkpoint before diving into the final section.
Oh, you propped up all the decapitated heads of the bosses I've faced?
The Big Biden in this universe is certainly a wild game show host.
Is that a nether portal?
Oh, wow, really?
Go ahead and step into that purple portal, George.
All right.
First things first, I recommend you replenish your hunger before hitting that button.
What's going to be the objective here?
We're going to be going on a scavenger hunt through the nether to find the last key to the attic.
Whoa, what the fuck? I walked into an ambush.
Try to find a safe spot to position yourself. Gas don't have a lot of health, so you can easily snipe them all down.
If you time it right, you can also hit their own projectile back at them.
Right, and that's actually a one-shot too.
Shit, I overshot it.
Ooh, that's right. I forgot that bow had multi-shot.
That'll definitely be a big help here.
Damn it, these guys are obnoxious.
At least they're not blazes.
You guys said I could hit these back?
Yeah, you just got to time it right.
Okay, I need to go heal.
Is there like a spawner over there or something?
Not at all. The game just decided this area needed a bunch of gas.
Just when I thought I was done putting up with red-eyed ghosts, man. Jeez.
Oh, you actually shot its magma charge back upwards.
Too bad I couldn't get him with it. Okay, I'm wasting time. So a scavenger hunt, you said, right?
Right. There are 6 levers that you'll need to find in this...
6? I thought you said 1.
Well, there are some doors that he'll need to get through to get back to the portal. But yeah, one of these keys are coming back to the manor.
Got it. And these are basically the hints of where these keys are hidden.
Precisely. But there's also plenty of mob-spawning pressure plates spread throughout this area too, so stay vigilant.
One of the hints said immediately to our right at the starting point.
Oh, so probably down here?
Once again, right is right, Barry?
You milking the fuck out of that dumbass catchphrase makes me hope it isn't.
Oh, but we read the same clue, so...
I found a chest.
Are you trying to tell us something, Joe?
Yeah, it's subliminal messaging, which translates to shut the fuck up.
There we go. One of the hints mentioned bones. It looks like... Is that one of those... Whoa.
Yes, it is.
Wait, I got a straight shot. Right back at you, motherfucker.
Nice.
Great job, bro. You got an achievement.
Hint 5 mentioned a very tall lava fall.
I remember, but right now I'm focused on these bones. One of the hints said to find them, then look up.
It might be referring to the bones at the top of the hill there.
Yeah, I'm already gonna check it out.
I already see it.
Cool.
Keep going straight, actually. I think I saw glowstone up there.
Ooh, okay.
Wow, good eye, bro.
I think it's in that corner.
Yep, there we go. Thank you, Barack.
Not a problem.
You guys have any fun scavenger hunt stories?
Not that I can think of. The only thing that really comes to mind are all the Easter egg hunts I did for the kids.
The ones at the White House, right?
Not just those, but before my time in office as well. Michelle always loved putting together little holiday activities for Sasha and Malia.
They were part of a couple of the annual egg rolls, right?
They participated in a few of the activities throughout the years, but honestly, I don't think I enjoyed those as much as I did just having a regular Easter egg hunt, you know, without all the cameras.
I couldn't tell you how much I empathize with that. It's always nice to put the public facade away for a moment and just relax.
The media's always been such a damn headache. I tell you, Melania used to say that we should let Barron be a part of those Easter events, and of course I never had any problem with it. But of course there's always that one fucking sour skittle who tries to spin something bad out of nothing. It's ridiculous.
Wait, what exactly are you referring to?
Nothing major, it's just one of my early staff members from my first term worried that certain outlets would try painting a narrative that me, including
There
my
we go.
son in the egg roll, would, quote, steal the moment from other children. A bunch of bullshit.
I don't remember there being any hit pieces.
There wasn't. But it's just the fucking fact that you gotta worry about that on top of making sure your kid just has a nice Easter.
Shameful?
True. All that antagonistic crap really gets exhausting.
Joe, do you have any fun stories?
Regrettably, no. At least not that I can currently think of. Mostly because that was all so damn long ago. If I'm being honest, Jill and I have pretty much been using the holiday as an excuse to just chill and watch movies.
But you at least did those Easter events, right?
I hosted them, yeah, but Kamala and the staffers were the ones more interested in organizing the actual events. I was just inside playing Minecraft. Huh. Is there something funny about that, Donald?
I'm sorry, is there a single story of your presidency that doesn't end with you saying, and I was just playing Minecraft?
All right.
Damn, Joe, he's got you in check with that.
Oh, piss off with the damn chess terminology, man. I was so damn productive you two don't even know.
Yeah, it looks like the exit is over there.
The book said the last lever should be somewhere by there, too.
Right.
Hey, George, you all right? What's with the look?
Oh, sorry, I didn't even realize I was doing a look.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I don't know, I just started thinking about Easter Sunday back in the day when Jeb and I would get our families together to go to church. He was always more of a Catholic, but he would still accommodate Laura and I by tagging along. Then, later in the day, we'd meet up with our parents and siblings to have a nice meal, followed by a game night, which went from board games to eventually video games.
Yeah?
I remember one particular night about 10 years ago. We spent 5 hours playing Monopoly when our brother Neil finally won, and the look on Jeb's face was so priceless, I tell you, he was pissed. He would start mouthing off to everybody, and we would eventually find ourselves relocating over to the living room where he would have us play Mario Party 5. What the hell happened to my brother, man?
Dude, if you need a moment to gather yourself, let us know. I don't think we'd mind a quick break.
Honestly, bro, you shouldn't have to keep forcing yourself through the map.
Sorry, like I mentioned before we started, this whole thing has been a decent distraction, so I wouldn't mind continuing.
The homie needs some uplifting. Ooh, here's an idea. Maybe if I ham up the true ending of the map, it'll amuse my boy enough to uplift his spirit. It's so simple. Big Biden, you did it again. As the explorer exits the portal back into the manor, the atmosphere thickens, darkness flowing from out of the attic.
Excuse me?
Huh?
A deep, elderly voice bellows your name, calling you to step forth to the expedition's final challenge, George. Do you hear it, brother?
Actually, I don't hear anything right now. Is this a part of the story?
Good Lord, Joe, are we really about to...
Dial up. You're damn right. Grab that netherite armor and head into that spooky attic, George.
All right, let's dial up then.
Oh God, here we go.
Upon climbing the ladder, you take notice of 5 special blocks which power the button that'll send you to Big Biden's boss rush.
Ooh, so these are like the signature minerals from each level, I suppose?
Precisely.
Joe, I didn't see a button on that wall.
He's got to talk to Big Biden to get it.
Kind of fun to see your Minecraft counterpart carry a similar level of enthusiasm.
What can you tell us about this upcoming boss rush, Joe? Anything specific?
Go ahead and step on in real quick.
Big Biden says on second thought, I have one last idea that I want to try. Please proceed forward.
Kind of dig the look of this.
There's a checkpoint you can press down the hall. Go ahead and press it, then step into the Ender portal.
I'm curious to see where this is going to go.
So after exiting the edgy little hell house, you re-enter the ancient temple from before, only now you are deep in its undiscovered dungeon.
Okay, Joe, I know you're building this up, but maybe don't yell so loud into the mic, please.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get my homie here into the mood.
I get it, my guy, no worries.
Big Biden hired people?
Oh, that's just a fun way to keep the legal folks from poking their eyes on things. In actuality, the individuals you're going to be fighting are some of the deadliest forces known to the Flatlands.
Oh, fuck me, not the fucking Flatlands.
Relax, bro. Flatlands is the general name of the type of world I make my maps in. Anyway, there are 6 emerald pillars that'll take you to the different enemy locations, each named after their level of difficulty.
Not a big deal? A little bit of something? Pretty easy, honestly. Maybe hard? Moderately interesting? And a little excessive?
I recommend going from left to right. That's pretty much easiest to hardest.
Okay, so not a big deal is first.
So the concept, as I'm sure you all know, is fight the boss and gather the keys to move on. The first big bad on our chopping block here is the Impaler.
First name Vlad?
This guy's one of the Flatlands' most notorious murderers who occasionally roams with pillagers.
Why isn't he attacking?
Those damn torches are references to where you can find the keys.
Oh, okay, the exit's here.
That's the last one.
Thank Christ. Well, at least he lived up to his level title. What was next again?
A little bit of something?
Okay, this one will definitely be putting up a fight with you, George. Get ready.
Is this some kind of prison or something?
Actually, it's a massive unmarked dungeon which houses a super aggressive horde of zombies. Known for their stealth, this particular bunch is known to sneak up on their prey when they least expect it.
In other words, when you step on the pressure plate to open the chest.
What do you mean by unmarked?
Oh, I'm just referring to the location. It isn't marked on any maps.
Who do we have here?
The alpha of the horde, the rotten gladiator. There isn't really much to say about this guy other than the fact that he's a highly dangerous mob, known to randomly challenge and devour all who come across him throughout the land.
Up until today, anyway.
So these guys really aren't related to Azure in any way?
No, Donald, I don't know how many times I have to keep repeating that.
Can you really blame me, Joe? You have a literal track record of screwing with me and Barry with your little twists.
He ain't wrong.
You're just like this twisty little troll.
Okay, come on,
This
Don.
fucking guy, man.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Off to the next one.
Seconds after pressing the third pillar's button, you find yourself teleporting straight into the throne room of the Skeleton King.
Not a good king, I presume?
Nah, this guy's a ruthless warmonger who's known to send his armies of the undead to ravage local trade routes, stealing resources and valuables from neighboring kingdoms.
And yet, despite that, my guy never thought to steal himself a set of armor.
Did you really just run up to him just to get a point-blank shot?
Is he still alive, Donald? Well, that one was in fact pretty easy. Are you sure that boss was more difficult than not a big deal?
So maybe I got the order reversed, but these next 3 are definitely going to be more difficult.
This may be hard.
Good to see that he didn't resort to stupid-ass names like Pouty Pigman or Sneaky Skeleton.
I'll fucking show you Pouty in a minute if you keep talking.
We got another one of those wither things called the infection.
Yeah, so this guy is actually an imprisoned mob who the kingdom locked away about a century ago.
Kingdom?
In this world's lore, he's actually a rare magical wither skeleton who wields a powerful nether scythe. Literally anything cut by its blade twists and contorts until it resembles something from the nether.
Wait, like actually?
Yeah, that's why this enclosed area of an uncharted forest looks so fucked up. Because the infection sliced it all up with its weapon. And as for whatever got stuck with the demon, they were warped into burning blobs of flesh and flames.
All that, and George killed him like 3 minutes ago.
But dude, you can't lie and tell me that description ain't still pretty cool. Come on.
I suppose I could have given him some armor. Honestly, I just thought that an armored wither skeleton would get a bit repetitive, given the cavern guardian, you know?
Then why didn't you just use a different mob?
I wanted to make a Grim Reaper looking boss. I don't know what else to say.
Finding these wasn't as tricky as the Impaler's area, but I will at least say that hiding levers in a forest twice in the same boss rush could get a bit tiring.
I suppose you have a point there. But not to worry, bro, because these last two areas will be much different.
Moderately interesting.
Oh, thank God. What, I thought that little turd was going to start zipping around the room again.
You getting Jungle Juggernaut flashbacks, Donald?
So this particular area was actually inspired by Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door's pit of 100 trials. While certainly nowhere near the length of that overall challenge, I did go ahead and put together an area with 3 different trial fights.
So a boss rush within a boss rush?
Hey, you know what? It's something different, and I kind of dig it.
There's our blaze, Donald.
At least he ain't accompanied by 12 spawners.
Is that something Joe did in the past?
You literally don't know the half of it.
Well, I guess if it was a troll map, then he did what he set out to do, right?
I really got to show you that playthrough sometime, George. Who knows, you might get a kick out of it.
You know, I caught Elon giggling at those videos.
Whoa!
Oh, shit!
The ravenous ravager charges at you, hell-bent on making you its next meal.
Now this is what I'm talking about, Joe. This map really needed some bigger bosses to fight. I'm glad you actually included this.
Is the strat literally to just run around?
That is the easiest way to break his HP down, but buckle up, buddy, because his health is as mighty as his strength.
Rock and roll, man. Watch me get this.
Man, those fire aspect weapons really came in handy here.
Indeed they did, and good on you, George, for properly exploring each area to get the best gear.
One last area, boys.
Yeah, the one I'm most curious about.
This one's definitely appropriately named. I love it.
What? Is this another nether area?
Welcome, George, to the 6th area known as the Conjurer's Domain. As you step onto his plagued property, the explorer recalls hearing old folklore of a wicked wizard who is rumored to be immortal. An evil man filled with hatred for this world, the conjurer designated himself as the Correction, swearing to purge all mankind from the many realms in order to bring true and silent peace.
Why the fuck did you give that kind of lore to a side boss?
For real, that kind of description gives off final boss energy, bro.
Oh, look, another smiley face.
Because we got bigger and badder antagonists to fry.
Ominous?
Anyway, George, what you're going to need to do is locate all 3 of the Conjurer's keys, which are spread throughout the area.
Well, I found one, but what's this?
Just a little hint of how to escape the area after fighting the boss.
I think I saw a platforming challenge over here. Oh, well, look at that.
So it definitely looks like this area has maze-like qualities.
Right, because the Conjurer wanted to make his lair impossible for intruders to traverse.
Well, your guy hasn't met me before, so I hope his ass is ready.
Pause?
You know, it's weird, but under normal circumstances, I'd find myself being more annoyed with the maze areas.
I think
There's
it's just
number
because
3.
the ones we've seen in these areas have been short and simple.
That ain't by accident. I intentionally made these little boss maze sections to be much less overbearing.
Well, truthfully, I wouldn't say this is perfect, but I commend you for at least keeping level quality in mind.
You want to destroy the world, motherfucker? You ain't got a fucking thing that could compare to what I got for you. Let me teach you that shit right now.
And there he goes.
As the Conjurer falls to the ground, he unleashes a small army of Vexes to distract you from performing his final spell. Through the flock of obnoxious and aggro spirits, you see his soul exit, its bloodied vessel, flying straight into the lantern above where he plans his escape.
What do you mean, his escape?
The Conjurer's secret spell, which grants his immortality, is basically an ability where he can cast his own soul out into the world to look for a random body to possess. Nobody knows how many times he's done this, but there have been countless recountings of people suddenly vanishing each time this ability was used.
Damn. So he just randomly possesses people, then walks away with their bodies?
Men, women, children. So many people that it's actually unknown as to who they originally were.
I'm gonna get these fucking dweebs.
So how do you even beat someone like that in your lore?
By destroying the spirit's core with an enchanted weapon, which you happen to be loaded with those, George.
Okay, do you need to swat every fucking fly in this area, dude?
I'm trying to enjoy the climax, Donald. Stupendous.
You are now inside the enchanted lantern, which is still in the process of casting the conjurer's spirit out into the world.
Oh fuck, I can't let them escape.
Destroy the spirit and end their reign of terror.
How big did you make that thing's explosion power?
Evidently big enough to do that.
1, 2, 3. I gotta say, man, I'm feeling pretty unstoppable after that one.
So is that it for the boss rush?
Why don't you open up that last door in the hallway, George?
Okay?
I never know how to interpret those smiles.
As the explorer steps past the last door, he hears the familiar voice of Big Biden, who is admittedly surprised to still see you in one piece.
Why am I getting deja vu?
Oh, okay, so dude's got 2 more bosses that he'd like me to fight for ratings?
Correct, and these bosses in particular are robotic recreations, based on 2 terrifying beasts of old.
Beasts of old? What are you talking about?
If you look in that chest, you'll get some more enchanted golden apples. They'll be a huge help.
I don't like how you're ignoring me.
Brace yourself, George, for the first fight of the finale against the Demon King.
Son of a bitch, I should have known this would happen again.
Whoa, the Demon King?
He's having you fight a Wither, which is a boss mob that he spammed multiple times in the previous maps.
Well, this is my first time seeing it, so I'm pumped.
A couple of pointers with this guy is that his projectiles inflict the wither effect on you, and then when he gets to half health, he deflects arrows.
Good info, thank you. Wow, this guy looks kind of cool.
Try to play this safe, bro. The Wither is one of the most aggressive mobs in the game, so he's not going to stop shooting at you.
Joe at least had a point, though. Those enchanted apples will be a big safety net.
Okay, so the keys are hiding by both sides of each ladder. How much damage does multi-shot do? Okay, a decent little chunk.
He slowly regenerates that health, too, by the way.
Ooh, that makes things a bit interesting.
Good to actually see that you widened the room space for this Wither fight. The previous ones felt so claustrophobic.
Yeah, as I said, I tried keeping some stuff in mind when making this.
Speaking of the room's layout, I actually think I have an idea. It looks like the king here is flying just above the corners. There we go, baby. Big damage for you, Skeletor.
Damn, the king still falls for the corner trick?
Are you fucking kidding me? You know what? It ain't no biggie. This next boss will make up for that.
Who do we got next on my chopping block?
The prisoner.
Aw, fuck.
What's with the faces?
This is going to be hilarious, Barry.
Pressing the button, the explorer then finds himself in darkness so, dark that the...
Wow, amazing, Joe.
Shut up, I'm kind of winging this.
What the...
It's already on the hunt.
The monster of Morte's Peak, or well, the recreation of it, now hunts for you, George.
Lore aside, what am I actually dealing with?
The deadliest mob in Minecraft.
You really have to lean in on the mic for that?
Whoa, why the hell is my vision going dark?
Because you're close to the warden.
The warden?
You're really gonna need to be stealthy.
I already figured that was the case. This fucking thing sounds huge.
Are we fighting this thing?
He technically just needs to find the 4 keys to escape. This is the one boss where I'd say fighting isn't mandatory.
Well, I'm sure you guys want content, so I'm here to swing.
Fucking famous last words in 2025?
I'm feeling pretty confident.
He just poked his head through the wall.
Have Ben screenshot that and put a red circle around it with a few arrows.
Do that if you want to, Ben. I ain't trying to overwork you.
So does he know I'm here? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, he has a wall-piercing laser. Forgot to mention that.
Enough of this, let's get it. Holy shit, really?
Yeah, I told you, this motherfucker's deadly as shit.
So even fully armored, this guy can still obliterate my health.
I think he also has like 500 hit points too, by the way.
Shit.
At least so long as Joe hasn't played around with its health.
No, weirdly, I couldn't do anything customization-wise with the prisoner. For some reason, every time I tried to do something, even when trying to give him a name, each time the command block spawned him, he would immediately just dip back into the
Son
ground.
of a bitch.
That's interesting. So he can't be customized?
There's got to be a good reason for that. I'm sure someone in the comments might have an answer.
I'm gonna get you one way or another, you bloated fuck.
He's inching to the spawn room.
You may just have to cheese him through the door, man.
Nah, he could just run past it.
He'll only make it 2 steps before it sends him right the fuck back, Joe. Just let him do this.
Fair point. Fine.
Is he immune to lava?
Yeah, that won't work.
Oh, thank God.
Truthfully, this whole area is way more intense if you choose stealth over combat.
I mean, we could give that a shot. Maybe put the levers back and spawn another.
You shut your fat fucking mouth. How long was I even swinging at that fucking thing?
Long enough for me to formulate a lengthy apology to Michelle for not telling her where I went off to this morning.
You in trouble?
Nah, she's cool. We talked it out, but I should probably get going after this is done.
Well, it looks like we're actually coming up to the ending.
I don't believe that for a fucking minute.
No, we're all good, Donald. Go ahead and talk to Big Biden.
14 pages.
George, after accomplishing the Temple's trials and beating all of Big Biden's hitmen and monsters, you have earned yourself the grand prize.
Hell yeah, what are we getting?
My boy, you just got the firmest handshake of all the lands.
Whatever, dude. It ain't that funny.
George, what's even happening?
He's obviously laughing at the joke, you bozos.
I'm sorry. That is just the stupidest fucking gag I've ever seen, and I don't even really mind it. Good map, Joe. This was a lot of fun.
Not a problem. Now go ahead and read the rest of the dialogue. Obviously displeased by the lackluster surprise, the explorer begins to protest, wishing for something more for their efforts.
Big banana. What? Where? Wow. That's indeed a big banana.
Can this please end?
Letting mention of his big after-party slip, Big Biden is talked into letting you in. All you need to do is just go through the credit sequence, which you'll find through the door behind him.
Cool. We get a little Minecraft party? I'm always down for some square dancing.
I am literally about to delete Minecraft.
What the? Is this the party?
Brace yourselves, boys, because we're about to roll the credits to your quest to kill the fucking Ender Dragon.
Are you fucking
Again,
kidding
for the
me,
third
Joe?
fucking time?
Hop in that portal to save the world, George.
Let's get that dub, baby.
Oh, good. They're sharing a brain cell.
The weight of the Ender Dragon's biblical power presses down on our protagonist, who shudders at its awesome might.
Okay, easy with the biblical, you old goof. It ain't that serious.
What are we even spawning?
I'm so ready for this, Joe.
Big Biden says welcome to the end credits. How's this for a surprise?
It's fantastic, thank you.
Beat the Ender Dragon to get to my after party. Have fun.
And with that, your last word from Big Biden is a word of advice to next time. Take the damn handshake.
Is this the final boss music from Paper Mario?
One of the two, yeah.
Bro, this better not be a third time's the copyright strike.
We were fine the last 2 times. I'm optimistic.
Where's the dragon?
He's flying around the area, so what you're going to need to do first is destroy all of the end crystals, because they're the things that keep you from damaging him.
Oh, hell yeah, just like at that shooting range.
Oh, wow, you got that?
I'm a man of focus when I'm at the range.
I've heard some of the guys down on the Senate floor before say that George here was an exceptional sniper.
I'm decent, but no professional. What? Is that the son of a bitch over there?
Let's see. Reptile? Big wings? Probably not.
I don't care for your sarcasm.
Nice shot, bro.
Could I use the water bucket to climb these towers?
Yeah, in fact, that would probably help you clear out more of them quicker.
Oh, what the hell?
The Ender Dragon launches an attack on the tower.
Hey, can we word that better?
God, I fucking never liked that you just spam these all over the place.
Who the hell
Oh,
are they?
God, that's what you were spawning?
Oh, fuck, they can teleport?
Face the wrath of the Ender Clan.
Use the water bucket.
Guys, what do I even do?
If you stay in the water, the Endermen can't touch you. Just take them all out one by one.
Bet.
Man, this game really plays itself.
This is working way better than I thought it would.
And y'all doubted the lava bucket? What? Jesus!
Oh, wow.
Damn, dude said to hell with your hacks.
Try to avoid looking at any more Endermen. Eye contact pisses them off.
Duly noted. I'll just focus on the dragon then. How many more of these are there anyway?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. There's just a lot.
Oh, good.
That's cool with me. The more the merrier.
Holy cow, amazing shot, man.
It has been 10 minutes. Are we done?
Let's climb that tower real quick to look around.
Looks like we're clear.
Thank God.
Cool. Let me go ahead and take advantage of these potions then.
Wait, have you been using up those arrows?
Looks like he has been, slowly but surely.
I mean, maybe the bow just didn't have infinity on it? I don't even really remember, to be honest.
No, I don't think it does, but it ain't a big deal. I got it.
Well, since we're in the final phase of the fight, I'll go ahead and dial things up.
By doing what?
Joe, you're killing me with this music.
I'm just trying to build atmosphere, Barack. Relax.
Let's get Toothless here with a barrage of arrows.
Like the movie 300.
Exactly.
Didn't they actually shoot the arrows in that scene?
What does it look like I'm doing?
You actually should have kept using the bow. It has a faster firing speed.
Look, I'm sorry. I just really like using the crossbow. Jeez. Okay, there we go.
This song is from Paper Mario.
Yeah, this and the last one are actually in my top 10 favorite boss tracks.
This is decent, but it doesn't compare to in the final.
Now, that track is in its own league.
To be honest, I don't really care to compare at the moment. I just really love Paper Mario's OST. Hopefully we get to play that game soon for the channel.
How would we even commentate over that game?
The same way we did for literally everything we've done?
Bro, if we pulled off Subspace, then we can pull off Paper Mario. Don't be all negative.
Looks like he's perching.
What? Dude, you put a lot of faith in that fucking armor there.
I saw you pulled out the bucket, but you didn't even attempt the trick.
It was an honest gamble, courtesy of the apples.
We're nearly getting there.
You said earlier that the previous two bosses were robots. Is this guy an AI bot as well?
Now this is the real deal, bro.
So he went from ruling a world-ending empire to becoming a smart-mouthed game show host's encore bit?
What if I told you that it was all a trap, and Big Biden was actually Josiah?
I would say that'd be pretty damn stupid.
Well, it's a good thing that ain't the fucking story, right?
George, it ain't gonna work.
I ain't knocking it till I try it. Come have a seat, buddy. Come on! His claws are literally touching
Just
it.
fucking swing at him.
Actually, wait a second. The last hit should be a cool trick shot or something.
That would definitely be a great way to end off the map.
Just make sure you actually land your finishing blow.
I got my special shot in the revisit, Barry. I don't know why you're throwing shade.
And all Barack did was just anticlimactically shoot the dragon from the ground.
Whatever, bro. I got my happy ending.
How did Donald take out the dragon?
I blew it up with TNT.
Okay, well, I obviously don't have explosives, so I'm gonna need to get creative. Oh, wait a second. I think I got something. I just need him to be at the right angle to pull this off.
What are you planning on doing?
You gonna thrust a melee weapon into him from the sky like you're Thor? Because I tried that before.
No, that's typical shit, dude. Hang on a sec. I need silence and focus.
Okay, silence and focus. Go ahead.
I only got 6 arrows left. Quit screwing around, dude. Come on.
Right there?
This is it. 360 no scope.
Whoa!
That's how we claim a dub, baby.
Wow, that
I
was...
am fucking floored right now.
Jesus. For a guy who ain't familiar with the game, good work. That's all I can really say.
As the Ender Dragon explodes for the final time, the Explorer takes heed of the exit portal materializing right in front of them. George, you have officially beaten Big Biden's extravagant expedition. Fantastic work, my friend.
You know, I have to say, despite the ups and downs, this was a lot of fun to play through, Joe. Great job with everything you put together. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Well, thank you. I'm really glad to know you had a good time.
Before we cut this off, George, would you mind giving me control for a second?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, for the love of God, what are you about to do?
To all the people watching, say goodbye to the Ender Dragon. And a big fucking farewell to Josiah and Big Biden.
Come on, Donald. Do we really got to end it like this?
Consider this my revenge for Mario 3.
May as well end it with a bang.
You guys are unreal.
Please don't bruise my banana.
Well, for what it's worth, Joe, I think this whole experience was a pretty good time. The map had a couple low points, but all in all, I'd say it was clear that you put a lot of passion into this, and I admire it.
Well, thank you, George. I'm glad that you at least enjoyed the journey.
You know what, bro? I can't lie. This map actually was more enjoyable than what I thought it would be.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah. Compared to the previous maps, this one was decent, though it would have been nice to see some original designs, rather than whatever you found on YouTube.
At least he gave them credit.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, so we can call this one a Big Biden dub?
Sure, whatever you want to call it.
Hot dog, baby. I'm going to go call my wife.
I think I should head home. Donald, I don't think I properly thanked you for having this whole studio built.
Not a problem, Barry. I'm just happy to be doing some more projects with you guys. If you two need a ride, I just texted Dave. He's apparently outside playing competitive tic-tac-toe with Roland.
Okay, cool. I actually need to head home myself.
You guys go on ahead then. There's actually still a few things I need to sort out here before my flight to DC.
All right. Have a good night then, Donald. Geez, this place is too damn big.
Hey, George, I just wanted to ask something. I could see you got really upset during the playthrough, and I'm just wanting to make sure you're okay.
Truthfully, no, not really. There hasn't been any progress on the investigation with Jeb, and I'm still lingering on some of the recent developments. I know he's not a victim in any of this, but Barack, he's still my brother.
Don't worry, bro, I get it. In fact, I kind of can't believe you were able to hold it all together the way you did in those recordings. Realistically, there may not be much I can offer at this time, but you did seem to be pretty happy making videos with us. If I were to ask you to become our 4th main member on the YouTube channel, do you think making videos with us would be comforting for your mental health? The boys and I could easily turn that guest area into your own spot. It would literally be no problem.
You know what, Barack? I think that would be a great idea.
How heavy is the weight of your ambition when you have no willpower to carry out a single task? The warning signs were there for me when you came pleading. Nevertheless, I wanted to see a good show and be proud, because you at least proved to be a good jester. But don't hold that nervous smile for too long, because you did soil my crops. But they have already regrown. Ponder on something with me. My moves are already in motion. Do you believe it to be the same for them? Is it for you?